What the fuck? Is that her official
warning
model?
you to...
Yeah, no, like, I think she may have gotten boob reduction.
Yeah.
Once
Totally.
she became, like, high quality.
Yeah, when she got turned
squares
HD.
next, y'all.
The
She's
liberal
had
agenda.
triangles. She's had circle. Personally, I'm looking forward to the Octagon release.
So many polygons.
2030.
Alright. Is anybody not ready?
I think we're good.
I'm good.
Alright.
Hold on, my Discord could be being strange on my laptop. But I'll be able to fix it. Oh no.
Flat! Accusatory.
What?
Alright. Is every pony ready then? Let's go.
Oh, by the way, are we doing... Sorry. Tabletop today?
We may need it. Yeah, that's a good call, my bad.
Oh, I should open that bitch now so I can get the crashes out of the way.
Yeah, you guys don't know what's in that fucking game.
Watch it just be like a little gnome in a funny hat. The reason it smells bad is because you haven't showered in a little while.
And there's
Oh, I did a fart!
green cartoon stink clouds coming out of the cave.
They are actually, yeah, there are green cartoon stink clouds coming out of the cave. If this is
Huge.
a big wild. Yeah, they are, and it's stinky.
I can't even clothespin my nose. I have solid beak.
It's true.
Okay, actually, I hate to derail for a second, but is it like a normal thing for you to just be able to close up your sinuses? Because I can do that to eliminate smelling things, and I have been able to do since forever, and apparently that's not normal.
Yeah, you can do that. You're like how you like kind of like shut off the nose bit and then
No, you're a freak.
Yeah, like it. Like it'll make me a bit nasally, and it'll make my nose run a bit,
you
and
can talk like this.
but like I just do not smell right now. I probably don't taste much either.
I can't do that without talking,
kind of
though, I feel like.
Like I don't even have to touch my nose. I just contracting some muscles in the back of my mouth.
Yeah,
and
there's
here we are.
something back in there that you contract that it gives you like the nerd voice.
I can do it, but I can't
this guy
talk while I
gets
do it.
Nerd voice pushes up my glasses.
I guess we're just a superior human because
we're just kind of
we've evolved better immune systems around our sinuses.
I'm gonna beat you to death. Alright,
Sorry, let's begin.
the game is open. Oh wait, I think it's still on invite mode.
Sweet.
Someone texted Daniel, I've been looking forward to meeting you.
What?
From an unknown number. And he responded. Why would he respond?
To get some
I would
play.
also be, if someone messaged me that, I would also be looking forward to meeting them.
I would bring a brick though, just in case.
You fucking threw all of us off the thing.
Oh,
God.
Oh, God. God damn it. Why do you keep doing that?
really
Oh
funny.
You're okay,
Yo, Minip landed it! Holy shit, Minip trick shot!
Oh shit, he succeeded his
I'm
acrobatics.
skeezy, man. What can I say?
He succeeded his acrobatics check.
Holy shit.
not
They
that
did
bad.
not succeed
Everyone
the
died that
acrobatics.
time.
Oh no, Doug Waller.
Thurgalore. Alright. You have 999 ping.
What?
You also have 999 ping.
Oh my god,
Wow.
twinsies.
Actually, we only have
400.
13.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he only has 480.
Have you tried not being transatlantic?
Have you tried not being transgender?
I have. It's worked out pretty well for me the past 21 years.
Alright, are we finally ready to start?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Last we left our heroes, they faced a frumious foe. That morning, the Grents got to work putting their skills to good use. Wesley tailing Max to get material for his knighting speech, and Finley diving into his notes and other detectives. He made some connections via names and people, even relating some to his own past, and then conversed with the former hag servant, Elephant Jim, to get an inside scoop on Downfall and Bavlorna's life. But with the cat girl away, the mouse came to play. The Bandersnatch attacked the inn, chewing on its many humanoid legs, flanked by other revolting taxidermies. Our heroes leapt into action, dispatching its foul minions almost immediately, and damaging the far-reaching creature enough to prompt retreat. In the vicinity of its lair sat a beautiful, round gazebo, crafted of dark purple and blue wood, and ringed with beds. Inside, grown to a pillar of the building, sat a slumped and broken wooden warforged, the left side of its face missing, along with chunks of its body, revealing large, uncut clusters of dark blue crystal. Dirtcrawler used his special eyes to identify them as powerful transmutation, color matching them to his own sense of the natural magics of Prismere. Upon his touching it, it fractured and split, a small shard drawn to his heart like a weak magnet. Touching it to the skin above his heart caused him to absorb it, turning one of his Goliath markings the same dark blue for a moment. This and other wild magic happenings in mind led him to Yui, someone who also wields chaos magic, who showed him another powerful magic crystal. A large yellow conjuration crystal growing from a dragon's head had a similar effect in his hand, breaking and sending a piece to his heart to be absorbed. Another marking changed, this time conjuration yellow. Before he had time to process this, something hit his nose. A really stinky cave. One that has him thinking immediately of the foul-smelling Banders. We pick up now with Dirtcrawler running downstairs to alert the party.
Guys, get off his bed. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys see Dirt run down.
Bandersnatch says, I smelled the cave outside. And then I'll just kind of
Another?
run up kind of
You
to the
smell
door.
it, your cave?
Yeah,
It has multiple different caves.
he's going.
You guys smell it too now. Wafting in through the open windows are like these gross green clouds. You see the people near the windows immediately sort of shut them, and the butterflies in the room that eat the smoke come over and sort of disperse anything that's in the room. But it's stinky.
Stank ass clouds.
I guess we're going Bandersnatch caving.
I guess.
Yeah.
Finish the job.
Swing by the
so
kitchen.
You swing by the kitchen. You see Yui is cooking. As you go to the kitchen, sort of hanging above the bar is a large banner that's sort of like a rich yellowy orange color, and it says the words, "Just macaroni tonight."
Damn.
Huh. Yui, Bandersnatch.
God damn it! All right.
Get
She puts down a giant pot and puts a big wooden spoon in it, and on the wooden spoon is just like a giant glob of macaroni and cheese. Just like a huge fucking pot. Like the pot is as big as Minip.
Mega G's.
And yeah, she comes running. The inn stops as she comes out, and you guys head outside. You see, sort of partially submerged in the swamp, but the lip of the cave, the rocks are rising high enough that no water is really quite getting in. It's sort of like a dark brown grayish cave. Almost looks like a mouth. The smoke is, sorry, not the smoke, but the gas is sort of pouring out. It's thick and green. And yeah, no, it looks like a classic fucking stink cloud. Yui goes, hold up, this might be just some swamp gas.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
sort
you
of
might have
nat-
just been some swamp gas.
What did you say?
I said, oh, dude, it might have just been some swamp gas. Way to wire us up, dude.
I mean, considering last time we saw the thing, it kind of puffed out gas at us and then scurried off. I don't know.
That's true. If it is swamp gas, though, might fuck up might fuck up your ability to talk a little if you inhale it.
Why? Because you could get wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any
Man, no
way I
wash
can do
today.
like a any sort of check to like see if it smells like the stench from the last one? Considering I got like
Yeah,
face
make
blasted
me a
with it.
survival.
Okay.
Make me a survival check.
Got gunk blasted.
Yeah, I got gunk blasted last time, guys. Oh, that's tough. All right, 3.
It smells pretty similar.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's fuck.
Y'all wanna try to like lure it out? Or should we try going in just holding our breath?
No,
Oh my
I
God,
think
you
we're bringing it out.
Holding our
wabbit
breath.
bitch.
No, going in seems very, very unsafe.
Very wise, you mean? Come on. It'll be
Like, reach for
fun.
the
Who
berry
needs
and
to speak?
I mean, it's cornered in there right now, right? We could just go.
I mean, yeah. If we have a game
Shit.
plan going in, we won't need to talk once we're in there.
But like, what if it has more things and we're just stuck in a really confined space with a bunch of...
Well, I mean,
Gas.
we've taken care
It
of ourselves
sounded
so
like-
far.
Elephant Tim described it as those were its. We've already dealt with the accessories it had. It doesn't have any more.
Yeah, Finley, you're
It
pretty
can't make them
confident.
himself.
Jim said that only about 3 usually follow it at a time. So
If
it's the same
it
day.
had gone back to Babylon, and it wouldn't have any others.
Do any of you need to say words for your magic-y stuff?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yes.
I mean, we could try to lure it out.
Well, if you're volunteering.
Yeah. Right. I kind of sigh a little bit, slump the shoulders, but then sort of get
There's
going.
no one who can hold their breath as well as Cole in this party.
Yeah. All right, baby.
This is the job of a barbarian.
All right, how do we?
All
No,
right.
wait.
Oh, yes, no.
I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on Third-Crawler. He's going in a
All
little.
right.
Huge.
A good. Oh,
What's that?
that adds a
That gives you
D8 to
D8
your
to your
initiative.
initiative.
Nice.
And
Should I roll that right now, or when initiative is rolled?
When /
Okay,
if initiative is rolled.
Cool.
why do I have the light spell? Oh, I could also cast light to make him more of like a beacon.
Well, you have a light because of your flashlight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I can't cast it on other people.
No, you can. It's just the reasoning behind it because you have your funny shocking grasp is the taser, light is the flashlight.
I forget about that.
All right. I'm going to. One
Are you
sec.
gonna send Wesley in with him?
No, that's way too stinky.
Oh.
He has a sensitive sniffer.
All right, so Durgler is gonna glow. Durgler does have dark
Is-
vision still, but he is trying to be bait.
Is there? Wait, I have dark vision. What?
Don't Goliaths have dark vision?
I don't think they do.
Don't Goliaths not?
No,
I thought they did.
I don't think
They
our
do.
own
But
they live on,
party
like,
with
fucking
Dark Vision is the
mountains.
Owlet.
Nah, they live on mountains.
Oh,
not
that's
in them,
right.
though.
My bad. Yeah, this is like a weird party where only one of you has dark vision.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's a DM's dream come true, and you don't
real.
abuse it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give my bag to somebody because the egg is in there. And I mean, it has the
bet you don't
protection
reach the
spell,
edge.
but it's probably not great for it to be soaking in stink air.
Okay.
So I'll kind of default and just like hand his bag to Finley.
All right.
He seems like the man for the job.
Not Minup, man.
It might be. I don't know. I was
White
just
hair,
I was
dude.
just talking to Finley.
I think I would hand it to Minute.
Yeah. There you go.
I will. How fucking heavy is that backpack? I mean, Minup's not gonna struggle, but like,
Okay, so he has.
What do you have in there besides the egg? Because the egg is like.
Okay, so I have a secret
heavy.
funny personal item. I have a dragon tooth carving, the owlbear egg, the potato burlap sack, which I have been like abusing and doing infinite potato glitch. Like the lightning latch key, normal golden key, wooden carved thing, quote unquote pancakes, one dwarven stone carver's tool, dragon bone carved pine tree, dragon bone carved it. Just a lot of like dragon bone and wood carvings. Actually, I'm realizing.
Probably around
And also bag of
90-ish
dust.
to 100 pounds, considering the weight of the backpack itself as well. A heavy-duty backpack is going to be heavy.
Also,
He
you
should
Alright.
do
biscuit.
shit while he's risking his life for us.
I still have the UE biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me check something. You might have.
Any trap you could prepare for it outside, just outside of its den? That would also Dirt Crawler, or we
I've
could just
got-
have Dirt Crawler jump over.
I've got magic circle. If you know it. What
Oh, that would be
kind of
perfect.
creature it is.
Well, wait, what does Magic Circle do? Not Glyph of Warding, right?
Yeah, no, it's not glyph of warding. It's magic. Oh. You create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder centered on a point on the ground you can see within range.
Due to it being an abomination, it would probably be undead.
Glowing runes appear wherever the cylinder intersects with the floor of the surface. Choose one or more of the following types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. The circle affects a creature of the chosen type in the following way. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. When you cast this spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature of the specified type from leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside of it. So yeah. Yui explains the
And
spell
it is
to you.
big enough to capture a large creature. Well, it's
Yeah.
fairly safe to assume it's an
Medium
undead.
now, isn't it?
Since it's
Pardon?
To
made
deflate, it would be medium. But also, unless I misunderstood the spell, it's positive to be in the circle, correct?
It's positive for
You
us
can
being
do
in
it
a
either
circle
way.
and negative.
You can do it either way.
Okay.
You can make it work either way, where you can either trap something in the circle or keep something out of the circle. So it's either like a protection from things outside thing. So if
how
you
big
guys
is the
wanted to make a
circle?
space, it is 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder, which means
Okay.
it can fit a large creature.
Cool.
So I mean, I could be ready to cast it as soon as it comes out.
That would be that's perfect.
Sounds good.
Um,
Alright, so am I just going in there and making a bunch of noise?
Yep. I guess so.
Try to get to power you. Look tasty.
Yeah. Alright.
What's appealing to it? Because I also have minor illusion.
meat.
Can I just like minor illusion? It's only fake, so don't really worry about the mess. But I'm just going to make it look like a bunch of like a pile of carrion fell on dirt.
Alright.
All right.
Very meaty.
Yeah, you look like you are
And he's glowing.
in The Walking Dead, hiding in water.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, so you guys what are you guys doing outside of the cave? How far away from the entrance are the rest of you, and what's your formation sort of like?
Ooh.
Good question.
Why are we still on this table, by the way?
Oh, oops. Oh. Here, let me just,
I need to rewrite self-way bobs everywhere again.
I'm just a pretty little birdie.
just
Sorry
be on
for
this
that.
map for now. Just be on this map for now. I'll tell you if you need it.
Can we just assume the cave is the same cave?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, set up your formation in front of that for ease. Someone's still on text mode, so you won't be able to move anything unless you're in text mode.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm putting silvery bulbs around.
Oh.
Something bad happens. Ask for a silvery bulb. Please remind me. I've missed it every time. I could have prevented
Yeah,
it
you guys-
a bit.
If you guys get hit by something real nasty, before I tell you the damage of it, you can ask Nico to silvery barbs it.
Yeah.
I will not allow this late game, but while he is learning to use this spell, I am willing to be lenient.
Thank you for giving me training wheels.
I mean, it's like the Baldur's Gate reaction prompt popping up.
Yeah.
Real.
I don't have that popping up every single turn. That's the thing.
Hey DM, why are you putting the
Yui.
Yui icon? Yeah.
Let me get the Yui.
Yeah.
Yui is actually going to get on top of the cave, so she can cast it right as it exits without being.
I think that makes sense if the marshal boys were also by the cave. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess the
Marshall Boy, get up there.
Go, Marshal Boy.
Yeah, I'll go Marshall Boy. Go Marshall Boy, go.
Oh, is anyone streaming? Okay, good.
Yeah. Right.
Go Marshall.
You also want to be on top of the cave?
Yeah, I'll be on top of the cave.
I can't
Why
wait for it
not?
to actually just be natural gases and for this
I was
all
gonna
to
say-
be for naught.
You guys see Yui.
It's methane poisoning.
Yui pulls up a little black hood on her cape with little black cat ears, and then sort of just shuffles into the rock and fully disappears from sight. You guys do not see her anymore.
Ability.
Oh wait, actually, even fucking up. Yeah, no, Yui's sneakering. She's sneaky. Can be sneaky. Yeah.
Can I hide? Is that a thing I can do? Is like be...
Yes, you can. You can use your action to hide if you'd like. Are you also like sort of on top of the cave on the other side with Yui?
Are we in whatchamacallit?
I guess we all should, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're out of combat.
Yeah, we out of combat, sorry. But like, is it...
Yeah, we're out of combat. It's free action, or not free actions, but like you can totally hide. You can set up.
Pretty please.
Oh, I'm gonna roll so bad on my stealth.
Oh, there's rocks right here. Perfect. Hide action.
Yeah, sure. That you can.
I got a
There's
5.
terrain around. You got a 5 on your stealth. Okay.
17.
17. All right. Idris, you hide and you staying out in the open.
I'll hide, I suppose.
Hide behind this tree.
I do this. It's funny because this isn't the actual map, but is everything?
So,
still
yeah. I mean, it is basically the layout that I'm picturing anyway, with sort of a cave in a naturey area. All of there's not very many roads around. You guys are sort of walking through wilderness, so there is plenty of like trees and rocks to hide behind, assumedly anyway.
Sure.
Don't worry. So yeah, what are you guys' stealth check? Finley and Chris.
15, 30, 20.
So 9 plus... God. Plus 4. 13.
Nice. Alright. Most of you feel pretty well hidden. You guys see Minip is, I mean, a sitting duck.
Hey.
It's perfect. It's fine.
He's just bobbing up and down in the water as.
Fine, it's fine. I'm the backup bait.
Exactly.
Dirt crawler, do you enter the cave now?
Yup. Holding breath.
Alright,
moment.
as you're holding your breath, you can make this save with advantage. Make me a constitution saving throw.
Yes. Mr. DM, sir, that went off the thing. Alright. Con save. That is a 19.
19. You kind of feel some of the stink enter your nose, but you manage to waft it away. You walk through the smoke. It's sort of got that fog. I keep saying smoke. It's just gas.
Yeah.
You walk through the gas and it kind of has that fog effect where, since you are glowing, I believe Finley did still cast light on him, right? Yeah, because your axe sort of is like glowing behind you. Because I don't think you can cast on a person; it has to be an object.
Sure.
Your axe is like brightly glowing. Everything is kind of actually shadier because it's kind of got that fog effect going.
Sure.
And as you walk in, there's sort of this oppressive stink around you, even through the holding the nose, the fighting it off. You can still feel it in the back of your throat.
Yummy.
But then it's gone, and it's kind of replaced with like a really pleasant smell of cooking.
That's not good.
And inside the cave, you see the smoke, or sorry, the gas is completely cleared. You're standing in a nice little sort of candle-lit dining table area. There's a very cute table. It's got like a pink and white checkered tablecloth on it. And there's a slow, rounded figure just sitting at the table.
Okay, I continue to hold my breath. I would use my magic eyes to see if there's any shenanigans going on, but I don't have any uses of it.
Let me finish describing the thing, and I will let you continue.
All right.
You see an old lady. Her skin has the look of a dehydrated mealy apple. She's sort of like dark tannish skin. She's shorter than you are, bent low under sort of like a nightie with like a little nightcap. Like think the wolf in Shrek. Not the Puss in Boots one. Among her, you see sort of like a small cauldron, and on the table there's sort of a well-cooked fried meal and a table set for 8.
God, it's Babylon, a
eight?
Cleaver skull.
Table set for 8. One of the settings is much smaller than the rest. There's a big pack in the corner covered in jars of various sizes. Most of them are empty, some containing plants and herbs, but a lot of them, the majority contain an amount of water and something else that's hard to make out. As you walk in, the old woman says,
"Oh, so nice to meet you. Are you coming to join me for supper?"
Dirk continues to hold his breath. He doesn't say anything. Can I insight check her?
yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, that's where is that? That's a 4.
Seems like a nice old lady.
No.
He's gonna continue to hold his breath, but he kind of lowers his guard a little bit because it does seem to be normal. But
You'll have to breathe at some point, dearie. Don't worry, the gas can't get you in here. It's just a diversion from the bandersnatch, you see.
all right, he'll start breathing again.
Yeah, it smells like a well-cooked dinner. Fried meat stands out especially, but there's also very clearly like an apple pie.
Why are you down here?
Oh, it's a safe place to stay on my travels. I'm on my way to Telemy Hill for a convention.
Oh, he'll kind of start walking around the room a little. He'll be like, what convention?
Oh, I heard tell that a Witchlight monarch has come to Prismere, who has originally come from Prismere. And I think that's quite the spectacle to see.
Interesting. You'll kind of walk around. Well, some of my buddies are outside, and they kind of assume I'm in here to find a big scary monster. So maybe I'll go outside and let them know that you're down here.
Oh, I'll clear the way for you, sweetheart.
And as you turn around, you see a long pink carpet unrolling down the entryway that you came. And as it goes, it's pink, but there's sort of like a slight line down the middle. And as it goes down, the gas clears away, and you guys see from the front of the cave, all of the gas clears away, and a carpet that looks like the end of a long tongue comes out the entrance of the cave.
Oh my god, yeah, she killed Dud.
Dirkcrawler, you
Dirk
head
Crawler.
outside following this pink tongue carpet and see your party.
There's
Oh, no, it's your wife.
no monster as far as I could tell. Kind of just like an old lady living down there. I think that the gas was a illusion or some sort of protection against the any monsters or the Bandersnatch specifically. She said. I didn't believe it was actually an old lady at first, but I kind of had to breathe.
It's all right. Well, let's go.
What the fuck do you mean, let's go?
Well, the only way we can learn more is by going.
He's standing on a tongue.
Well, I admit it looks
Does it actually like look like a tongue in texture, or just kind of like
It's a carpet.
speech?
It's a carpet. It's very clearly.
Can I insight check the carpet?
Your passive is high enough. It is genuinely just a carpet stylized like a tongue. You can make an Arcana check though.
Ooh, 3 + 5, 6, 9.
It's just a cool carpet.
Well, it functions as an invite rather than anything else. Unveiling a carpet. So
you tell me if you see a mysterious face invite you into its mouth, you're just gonna walk in?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a
point.
good point, but
The crawler just came out. And
yeah, remember the crawler was bait.
I mean, I could go back in there.
Are you suggesting that instead of us using it as bait, he is now being reverse used as bait by
just precisely what I'm suggesting.
What did the old lady want? Did you any other information?
She didn't really. I mean,
What does she look like?
well, okay, so old kind of hunched little lady, shorter than me. She was talking actually about how she's headed to Tell Me Hill. I think she wants to come to our little party, our little get together thing. What's it called?
The meet and greet.
The meet and greet. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she wants to meet.
Is there a way
monarch.
I can do like a check for like a fey trick, or that's just insight, and I'll probably have to do that once I'm in.
Yeah, I will let you make one out here. The DC is going to be real high, and you have disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's not bad. 22. I got 217. And
I mean,
fucking Nico dice luck.
Nico dice.
yeah, no, a fae inviting you in like this certainly can be suspicious.
She's
you
giving us
have
hospitality at this point.
You have every reason to doubt her, but the rules of Prismere are such that since she is inviting you in, unless you break the rules of conduct, she won't.
As long as we don't break the rules, she can't do anything.
I don't know, man. We've heard about old ladies in Prismere kind of having a track record for breaking the rules and not having anything happen to them.
Will happen to them.
God damn!
That's hard.
It's in the cold as hell.
Top 10
I-
coolest moments.
I honestly thank you for your suspicion. It is warranted, but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
We could
If
just
this
ask
kills
him-
us, I'm gonna get you with the hardest I told you show in the next wife.
I'll deserve it. Alright, let's go.
Just roll with quick. It's gonna roll with thing. Yeah, Yui's gonna come along with you guys.
The DM's rolling for how much damage the
just
mouth of
tell
the
her
cave
to
is going to
come
do when it bites us.
Pardon?
Never mind.
No, would you say, MJ?
Can't we just tell her to come out?
We
That's a
could.
good point. I think it would be fun.
Sorry, I've said that like 5 times, but I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
Oh no!
Ooh, rip.
Well, she's extended the invitation to us. It would be semi-discourteous to instead ask, hey, why don't we meet on neutral ground when it's not actually
Why don't we
neutral
meet
ground?
out in this gross ass swamp?
Why don't we meet out?
Come outside, old lady.
Come outside. I'm a stranger. I won't hurt you. I promise.
She invited us in, so I think we should accept the hospitality. And it sounds like
Yeah.
she's looking for Wesley, so.
All right.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
Let's go.
You all
Yeah.
head
away.
inside, apprehensively, of course, but you all are all greeted with the same scene of the nice little candle-lit room, checkered tablecloth, 8 seat with one tiny place. You now realize is for the 5 of you, the old woman, Yui, and Wesley. Each of you are able to find a spot at the table.
This time I'm going to insight. Now I can insight check her.
God damn it, I should have cast augury.
Oh.
She goes,
Oh, welcome everyone. It's so good to have you all over.
I wasn't expecting such a nice place and such a dingy cave.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, that's the illusion. Keep the big bandersnatch away, thinking it's already dropped its shit here.
That's
Real.
interesting. Yeah.
Well,
Is it like just the one room, or does this look like a house? Like she's got doors leading to the
it's
place
just
and
sort of the one room.
Yeah, that's
and
suspicious.
She did say she was staying here on her way to the convention. Not that she
Yeah,
lives here.
I don't really trust what she says.
That's fair. She says,
I'm Gabigail. You can call me Auntie Gab.
That's over my bag.
What's that name? I recognize
Auntie
that
Gab.
name.
Me too.
Auntie Gab is one of the flyers on the inn's bulletin board is a request. Auntie Gab wants to learn some new languages.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah, as he says this, Yui sort of snaps her down. She goes, "I knew you looked familiar. You've popped in a couple times. You left a message on the board."
Yes, you're
Yeah.
the language trader, correct?
I trade all sorts of words. And I've been seeking out your property, and I apologize for how threatening that may sound. Please sit. I've seen your little invite for the your little meet and greet, and I've grown concerned you may be making moves against the Swamp Witch without proper information.
I'm also concerned about that exact thing.
You'd do well not to speak her name in my presence, just to get ahead of anything, but I have information. If you would share some words with me.
It would be a pleasure.
And
So
she
when you say
gestures to
share
all to
words,
sit.
does that mean we don't get to keep them?
Oh, you may keep them. I only need a bit.
What? does that-
I know a couple
Is
languages.
there anything you seek?
She gestures for you guys to sit down. Do you sit?
I will say. Still, I want to make the insight check.
Cautiously.
Yeah.
Still
All right,
want to make the insight check.
Oh yeah, you can make an insight check on her.
Even if it's case.
Can we all?
Yeah, of course.
17 plus 5.
Everyone. God.
Oh, well, I rolled a natural one, so that's cool.
Ooh, that's an
Well,
I rolled.
Shit.
22.
Or
again.
14.
All right, let me roll for her.
They're already rolled really low and
It's
told him that
definitely
she's
persuasion,
trustworthy, so he's
guys.
just gonna like keep thinking that. Yeah, she's just an old lady.
All right. Yeah, she's putting up a very, very kind front, and you think that that's not entirely a front. But it is definitely partially one. This woman is more than you think, and in a world where you're going against hags, you have a right to be suspicious.
Yep.
but she certainly does not give any of the telltale signs of Bavlorna. She is sort of wrinkled old lady, sort of tan brown skin, a very long bulbous nose, long ratty black hair, a little pink bonnet, pink nightgown, hunched back, not nearly as big. Of course, hags can use illusion, but she doesn't have any of the mannerisms you've observed. And when you heard the Lornlings speak, they had a very distinct tone. And you know they're tiny versions of Bavlorna.
Itty bitty.
As you sit down, you see the food before you, and she pulls up a one of those like large dome cover things, and there's sort of like a little hot pot there sizzling away.
Hot pot huge.
She goes over, and she sort of grabs a few jars from her pack, and she comes over, and you see inside each of these jars are a series of tongues.
Oh, there it is.
What kind of those? What tongues are those?
I'm so glad you asked. This one is the tongue of a druid who learned to speak Blink Dog.
And you see a sort of reptilian lizard folk looking tongue.
This is your basic run of the mill tongue of elf, tongue of Goliath. Oh, this one's quite special. Lady Zabilda gave this one to me herself.
And she pulls out a jar with like a large, bulbous, forked tongue. That anyone who Finley or Idris or Minip can make a history check.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
22. What the fuck?
I rolled a 2, and my history is also a 2, so that's a total of 4.
17.
Idris and Finley, you recognize the tongue of a demon.
A fiend.
Not sure why she'd have something like that.
Puts it away.
This is a bullywug, quite run of the mill. I have quite a few of these, and a goblin, a few pixie tongues.
She pulls out like what looks like a jar of caviar, and it's just like a thing of pixie tongues. Sorry, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever thought of, and I just thought of that, and I hate it so bad. Oh, I hate that so bad. Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt, but why are you showing us all these?
Oh, because I like to tell you of my craft. Now, I prefer to learn languages the old-fashioned way, but my clientele likes a little bit of support now and then. I have a way to harvest just a little bit of one's tongue, grow it into a replica, and feed it to another in a specially cooked way, and then that person will learn the former's language.
What do you get out of it?
Oh, well, I use them from time to time to help me practice, but I only use the temporary version. I could give you all a more permanent deal. I could also give you information on the swamp hag. All I ask is a cutting from each of your tongues.
I'll kind of look over to Idris and be like, well, sounds
Does
like
anyone
you're-
here not know Sylvan?
Yes.
I definitely don't.
Don't think so, no.
I think it would be valuable for you two to pick that up. If you could.
Well, I mean, I saw Bullywug tongue in there. Do those speak a different language? Do they not speak common?
Bullywug.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, it might be useful to have that in town.
It would be.
I'm thinking Dirt is interested in that one the most, I think.
Let me just type out everything that is available. Mm.
How is this more grisly than any vendor I've made in my fucking undead zombie campaign?
That's great.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The tongue merchant.
Tongue merchant.
What do you
up my
mean?
game.
She's a I'll be so honest. I did find this in an online module thing. I'm just adapting her a little different.
It goes crazy.
Huh?
Mm.
Portion of a tongue.
She pulls out a blank white, barely defined tongue, and she goes,
Oh, this is Orin. I learned this one from the Legend of Prismia himself.
Oh, that's interesting.
Who is the Legend of Prisoner?
"Oh, it's a bard my mama's trying to track to the tavern. People say they can sort of move through the mists and some such."
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I know what choice I want to make. I'm just thinking of how to say it.
Yeah.
I don't think I want anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I want
I
to
can't trust.
give up my tongue flesh. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be willing if there were a language I wanted on there. I think I know like 4 of those.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do have a good amount of languages.
I have a few special stock I keep for just myself as I'm trying to learn them. If something else would strike your fancy.
What languages are you trying to learn now?
Oh, I'm happy you asked. I'm trying to complete my set of all the dialects of primordial, and I'm looking for Dwarvish. Orc wouldn't be half bad, and there's not many in these parts.
Do we I mean, maybe this is a bit of a silly question, but giving a piece of our tongue, do we get to keep the languages that we currently speak?
You're smart to ask, clever boy. Yes, don't worry.
And she pulls out like a large kitchen knife.
My little periaptive wound closure will leave just a slight scar on your little tongue. Nothing lost from you, only something gained. For both
You
of
call
us.
that whittle?
It's a
I only
it's a
need to use,
shame.
but
I was just gonna say because everything seems set up to where this makes sense. This is all good, but like any single thing in the Feywild saying nothing lost, only gained, it's like I don't know about that, man. That's
Yeah,
like the
dude, that's
biggest
alarm
red
bells.
flag possible. I want to trust, but like
Yeah,
I feel
insight
like I
check
shouldn't.
that.
I feel like
You can
I
insight
shouldn't.
check that.
Yeah, all right.
Nat 20.
Insight that baby.
Motherfucker. That's how
You
it
get a nat
feels.
20.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Oh shit! One sec.
Oh, I know what she's thinking. I'm in her head.
I'm in your freaking head.
I understand the grammar tongue trader mindset.
Finley is such a good cop. He can perfectly simulate any old woman in his mind.
That's true.
Yeah. That's more than half his clientele.
Yeah.
Hi, sorry.
Old people.
Shit. What was I
Think
saying?
the
I was in the middle of a
corner
sentence.
I
Nothing
got the
lost,
nat
only
20
gained.
on the insight.
You got the nat 20. Yeah. Okay. You, Finley, are suspicious, but underneath that, you recognize a fellow enthusiast. Someone who is just genuinely excited and interested in their craft and would likely just want to, you don't seek to take anything when you gain information. You get the sense that she might be very much the same. I almost phrased that as you recognize another autist.
Based.
Well, I don't have any tongues you do not know, but I can't deny savant, so may I trade my elven tongue for your knowledge?
I thought he knew Gnomish.
He knows Common, Sylvan, Gnomish, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, she doesn't have Gnomish on her list.
No. Uh, I'm from a town of gnomes myself. So if I give you the Gnomish tongue to study, do you think I would be able to get it back in time to go home?
Oh, you have my word. You won't be able to stop speaking the language just because I've taken a clipping.
Well then, he sticks his tongue out. Well then.
Real.
The lady, she kind of hops off her little
Back in.
chair and she comes over to you, and she grabs the end of your tongue between her leathery little fingers, cuts it slightly, and you feel it bleed. Sticks her little hand in your mouth, and as she pulls a little piece away, you feel it close over, just a slight sting, no more pain. She goes over, she plops it in a jar, and she goes,
A human with a gnomish tongue. Oh, that's an interesting little curiosity. All right, all right. And
Orderly?
which one would you like to learn, my boy?
What were the options again? Let me just look at the list. The
I
Bullywug
do.
tongue.
The bullywug tongue.
Real.
All right.
Because my
uh,
familiar can speak any language I speak, so he's a frog that can speak Bullywug.
oh shit, that's true.
Big brain.
Yeah,
Well-
that's smart. I'm just taking note. Yeah, she takes out a long, stringy bullywug tongue, cuts it like a noodle, throws it on the thing to fry, and it sort of like sizzles about. And yeah, she picks it up, she sort of wraps it around a skewer, and she hands it to you. It tastes like candied yam.
Yummy. Interesting.
And
Oddly familiar.
you learned
Bullywug.
the bullywug language.
I was thinking of doing bullywug as well, but considering we already have that kind of utility in our belt, because I was thinking of just that would be useful for bartering and haggling once we're in the town. But outside of that,
Max, I do fully believe you should learn Sylvan. It'll be very important here.
it does seem important. But he kind of looks at the giant, weird tongue in the big jar that she pulled out that supposedly is from Zabilna. I'm interested in whatever this is.
Oh, this will teach you abyssal.
Oh, abyssal.
It's a demon tongue, not a devil's.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Very quickly, was the table set with anything, or was it just like a set table?
Yeah,
with, like,
yeah.
they
No,
got
there's
food
a
and
set
stuff on?
table. There is some food, but it's mostly dessert. Any main course stuff, you get the sense is tongues.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Blink Dog. It's a very strange one.
I have one more. Hold on.
And she goes back, and she digs out a weird one, and she's like, "This one's only half formed, so I could only give it to one of you. But I came across in my travels a speaking owlbear."
Zooms in. Zooms in.
Well,
Eyes
Well,
focused.
I'm a turret.
All right. That seems like that
Only,
might be
only
useful.
one of you could get this one. This is I can only spare a little bit before it grows back more.
I'll kind of look over to Minip, and honestly, like what's Minip thinking? Which one of us do you think would benefit most?
Oh, Minip gives you a nod. I have speak with animals. I'll be fine.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, we might have use of this down the line.
All right.
And you have
Okay.
Corvish, which she also desires to learn.
That's true. Yeah, and I also I spent a kind of look down for a second. I spent a bit of time with dwarves, so that might be useful.
Very interesting. Thank you. Dwarvish from a short Goliath. You're an interesting bunch, all of you.
You'll sort of sigh a bit.
All right, give me a tongue, boy.
All right, there he goes.
Finley has his smile grows when he gets called an interesting bunch because he's recognized that.
Yeah. Yeah, she does the
It's a
same.
little unique group.
Does the same sort of tongue dealy to you. Takes a little chunk of it, puts it in a jar. She writes on the labels. She does write, dwarvish from a Goliath. You see on the label, she writes short Goliath.
Unbelievable.
No, gnome from a tall human.
Fucked up.
Should just one more of you make a deal with me, I'll tell you the secret.
Max, what languages do you know?
Very few. Come on, I was going to say I'll put my hand up, or my tongue out. Do you say there was Sylvan going spare, by any chance?
Yeah. What language are you offering her?
Oh, what languages do I speak? I've this written down somewhere, possibly.
You should just give her common.
In your proficiencies in languages section.
Have we gotten the scramdamble
The Scramdamble accent.
the scramdamble
Dialect,
city slicker
slurs.
accent?
City slurs.
Is that a blessing or a curse?
Yeah, what languages do I speak? I don't have
Probably
this.
gonna have.
I have common written down. That's about it.
Yeah,
I believe you only speak common.
I think I only speak common.
Wow.
I've had a very sheltered life. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, time to haggle. Do you got shit? Do you have shit?
Well, common tongues are always in big supply. I find myself running out teaching all the little fae.
It's perfect. I've got a common tongue. If you're willing.
I've got a common tongue.
If you're willing. Yeah,
Mine's epic.
yeah, she's gonna come over. She's going to do a little cut on your tongue.
Okay, go. How much did this hurt, Finley? How much did this hurt? Did it hurt a lot? Did it hurt badly?
I'm just gonna look at him until it happens, and then say like a bit.
Rule motherfucker.
Finley?
It only hurts a little.
It only hurts a little, and pain goes away quick. So it's like a.
I was really tempted to have Dirt in the background pretend like it really hurt.
You certainly felt worse.
And yeah, you at Dirt Crawler, she goes over, she pulls out a jar sort of ringed with flowers and pulls out a long green tongue, cuts a piece off, fries it. It's like, crispy sausage. And for Dirt Crawler, and for Max, you get a sort of smattering of that fairy tongue caviar on like a little piece of bread after it's fried, and you guys both learn the languages. Yeah, it's not good, but I committed to it.
We really love to see it.
At least tasted like okay. That's funny that the bullywug tongue tasted best.
Yeah, what do each of your guys' tongues taste like when they're fully grown and cooked up?
Mine tasted like
duck.
candy yams.
Yeah. No, I mean like your tongue, not the tongue that you ate.
Oh, my tongue?
Like eventually when somebody else eats that, what will it taste like?
I'll
have to think about this. We'll come back to it.
Please tell me if my tongue
definitely duck.
I am curious as to what my tongue tastes like.
Oh. Well, I'll be sure to update you should we ever run in again.
For some reason, I want to say Idris's would taste like basil.
Ooh. Are you two interested? Are you three interested, or just looking to make the deal? And looks to Yui, Idris, and Minna.
I think I'm okay. Yeah.
I think I'll pass.
Out of curiosity, how do Thieves' Cant is like a non-spoken language.
Like a language in a language. It's code.
It's a code. It is there are spoken parts, but it's like speaking in code, like, I went to see Jim at the store, all lot of orange mufflers. And it's
Code code for
Yeah.
whatever.
That
else.
means, yeah. So thieves' cant wouldn't quite work with this.
I wonder if have you ever tried thieves' cant?
I've never made an attempt.
The language of trade and deception.
When the
That's
hell?
very
What? You know thieves
interesting.
can?
Well, you have to pick up some things. Sometimes people scribble random things on corners of houses, and you're like, "Hey,
Well, I guess
What?
I should expect it from a committed detective.
yeah."
We call him a detective instead of a cop.
It's been known to happen.
Well, if you want to try it, I would also love to learn Orin.
Well, all right. I wouldn't mind a double trade.
She comes over, she takes a second cutting of your tongue, and she's like,
This is a fun little experiment. I
Once
quite
again,
like you.
please let me know.
Would you mind telling me your name, boy?
My name is Finley Grit,
Good to meet you, Finn.
and it is wonderful to meet you, Aunt Gab.
She smiles, she goes over, you see she like takes a bunch of notes and scribbles some things down while she's cataloging the thieves' cant one, before she comes back, takes the solidly white tongue out of the jar, and as she cuts a piece off, it turns into a sort of like more avian looking tongue. And then she throws it on the thing, fries it up, and it comes out like cooked broccoli. And it's another tasty little treat.
Well, Orin tastes like broccoli. Do you think does it change depending on the tongue or the language?
Depends. Depending on the being I get it from, depending on the language they give me. Your thieves' cant and your gnomish will taste a little different, even though they're both from you, and your gnomish and another's gnomish will taste different.
That's interesting.
It is, isn't it? So many are just so grossed out by my craft. It's nice to meet another appreciator of the strange and mystical art.
I've never seen an easier way to learn a language. It would be wrong to forsake the opportunity.
Yes.
I just learned 2 languages in
Sorry.
like 2 minutes. It's
Real, it's actually
great.
so easy. I was about to say, I kind of want Dirk to mumble to himself in owlbear language. See what that's like.
You guys hear Dirtcrawler growl and hoot under his breath.
He's hooting and hollering.
Cute.
Yeah, and with that, she sort of cleans up, and Yui goes, "Oh wait, no, I got dragon. I can teach you. I'll teach dragon.
Teach
I want to try
dragon.
the demon tongue."
Interesting.
Yui lets her cut her tongue, eats a little bit of the giant weird abyssal tongue, and she like gags a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, all yours seems so nice." And Auntie Gab goes,
Yes, it's hard to flavor demon tongue.
What she taste like?
I mean, it just kind of tastes like incredibly charred meat that kind of got rolled around in an ashtray.
Oh,
Yeah, checks out.
that sounds right though. At the
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
time,
no, it checks out. Hey, hold on. And then Yui starts speaking in Abyssal, and like this sweet little bird girl is suddenly like,
well, I suppose now that the
It's just
pleasantries are
Latin.
out of the way.
It's just like actual Latin.
Yeah, of course. Well, the swamp hag is far more lazy than she presents herself. She claims to keep an eye on all of Hither all at once. But she really only tunes in now and again when she hears her name spoken.
Oh.
She too?
Can I look back on the incidents where we had bullywugs appear? Not bullywugs, but
Lornlings?
Lornling's and if we spoke her name before?
You've been pretty consistently saying her name through all of Prismeer, but first started saying it, especially when you rescued Talavar. Make an intelligence check for me, Finley. Or Arcana, actually. Make an Arcana check.
15. 9 plus 6.
Okay.
It rolled below a 10. It's real.
Yeah, you get the impression that you have likely been scryed on for some time, starting with when you met Talavar.
If she's met the creature before, or knows of them when they say it, she has a better ability to track in, especially within a mile of her cottage. That way she'll be able to identify anyone.
That is some of the best information we've gotten in our time here.
I have a question.
Yes.
I can always share your name. Does that still count for me?
The intention is there.
Damn.
Bavlorna.
She's also quite the lazy woman, rarely leaving her house, preferring to send her many minions.
She's just like
Sleeping through most of the... She stays up late, but she sleeps through most of the mornings.
This is okay.
Interesting.
Nerd.
The woman has slighted me, and I feel no allegiance to her trapping me in this foul. I seek to continue traveling the Feywild and gathering my languages.
Can I look around her little room again, just to see what the description of it was again? Because I'm kind of forgotten.
It's a sort of nice round cave interior. Nothing like it's. She clearly doesn't live here and is camping here.
Sure.
But there is inexplicably a large 8-person dining table set up, covered in. As you realize now that you're sitting at it, most of the stuff on the table is decorations. Like there's bowls of fruit, but they're like fake fruits.
Yeah.
There's like all kinds of placemats and center tables things and stuff. Is like a pink checkered curtain on the table. There's chairs around it. Other than that, there's just like a bedroll and a large backpack covered in jars.
Interesting.
Now that we know how we could threaten her too, we could just like summon a I forget what not
Lornling?
Lornling. We could summon a Lornling and have it just convey a specific message. So we can actually deceive her now with information, since we know how to
Give her
essentially
attention.
feed her the information we want her to hear.
True.
That could be very useful, yeah.
She's got the inside check.
Even if it
The
doesn't
way
come
her
from
name
us.
works, I'd be careful. There's many common names for her.
And then with minor illusion, she's going to spell out with smoke in the air as to not say the names. But she spells out Bavlorna, Blightstraw, Anti-Blightstraw, Lorna, Slack-jawed Lorna.
I'd steer clear of all of these names, were I you.
I guess we gotta give our enemy a nickname. How about Frog Bitch?
I mean, yeah.
I like it.
It's apt.
Catchy. It's catchy.
Frog bitch.
Frog bitch. Finley's going to try
Frog
trying to write in minor illusion in the air as well. Like, I just want to try that. How does it work?
Yeah. Finley, you see yourself beautifully construct some smoke letters. You guys see Finley poking at smoke in the air.
You
I'm
cut
going
out.
to like nudge Dirt. Like, what does it look like to you?
What
Nonsense.
Rue
It looks circles and squares. It's just like shapes, smoke shapes.
that one kind of looks like you. Most of it's kind of random shapes. I mean, that looks like a dog a little bit.
It's one more dicks.
Wait. No, I'm trying to write using minor illusion. I found that very clever, and I had thought about it previously.
I mean, it does seem pretty impressive. I do like that dog. I mean, it's pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. He'll pat him on the shoulder. Awful.
As you said earlier about us being an interesting bunch, we've all lost something to the.
Oh yes,
Hey,
many
hey,
adventuring folk who've come to Prismia, and many of us the same predicament.
Oh yeah, what happened to him?
Rue, can you tell Dad that Mom is leaving right now? I got
Okay.
it. Cool, thank you. Sorry. But
Okay.
I wonder if we'll run into any old people from the Carnival of All
I
Souls.
wonder if I'll run into any old people.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find all of them when we blow up Frog Bitch and we find their remains plastered on the fucking walls.
My guess is that the hero of Prismir or whatever is also lost something from the carnival.
The Legend of Prismir.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be
The
interesting.
legend. It's the guy, literally the guy from
The
Spy
legend.
Kids. Spy Kids 4. The guy.
Yeah, do you have any other questions for Auntie Gab?
Any questions for
So what
Auntie?
happened to these other adventurers who washed off?
A few have made trades with me. A few have made it through the mist. None I've never really seen many times again, but you know, bits of them.
Awesome.
Uh,
This is a very hostile land. Oh my god. Oh, I swear to God. If that's my fucking grandmother. She always calls just as my mother leaves the house, every time, without fail.
I thought that was in character as Finley, and I was like, what the hell am I missing?
like a grandma.
Psychic grandma.
I don't think Auntie Gab's your grandma.
Grammy? Yeah, what was Dirt's
Wham,
grandma? What's Dirt's grandma like? I'm trying to think. She also worked in the mines.
You know, any other questions for Auntie Gab?
Fuck.
So you said you were a traveler or like an adventurer?
Yes, I travel through the Feywilds, and I collect tongues and conversations from all sorts of interesting folk. It's what makes the legend and I good tea-time pals.
I've
It was, by the way.
Do you know how to like reach them?
On that.
Not here. I last saw him last time he had passed through hither some time ago.
No.
I miss what was said in the last 2 minutes.
Are you any good in a fight?
Talking about Auntie Gab knows the Legend of Prismir. They're good tea time buddies.
I can hold my own, but I don't start anything if I fit.
Good policy.
I mean, we're probably gonna go beat the fuck out of Frog Bitch if you want to come help.
And I wish you luck in that endeavor, but my assistance is in.
Yes. We've already gotten a lot of assistance.
I've got kind of a question about the rules of Prismir here. I mean, you know, being a kid, you hear stories of, but who knows how much is real, but stories of, you know, people losing their names to Fae and deals, but I have a interesting situation with my name. Everybody here knows me by Dirt Crawler, but that's not quite my normal name. It's more of an honorary or kind of ceremonial name given to me by the people who I live with. How does that work with you know, name stuff with Fae stuff? I don't know how that exactly would work.
a title considered on par or greater in value to one own than a name is considered in much the same regard. If you consider your moniker Dirtcrawler to be as relevant to you as your name or more so, then Dirtcrawler can work very much the same way.
All right, interesting.
Oh, you just took so much psychic damage, didn't you?
Huh? No, I don't know.
He has 13 intelligence. He can comprehend.
Just a question. It's just a question. I just wanted the
No, I mean
information.
like that sounds like the kind of thing that would bring up some fucking questions in Dot's head
Yeah, right.
about
Yeah.
who he is as a
right.
person.
Interesting. Interesting.
Let's see, what else is there to ask? Because I know there is. I had a question just before the fucking phone rang.
Ooh.
No.
Did we ask how she heard about our little meet and greet?
Oh yeah, I wonder.
What's it again?
We're literally advertising it. How do you think she found out?
No, but like it was in the tavern, wasn't it? Like we were just.
Yeah, I had you
Isn't it?
guys roll last session. I had 2 party members
Oh,
roll
sorry,
for
yes.
roll a
Yes.
popularity check for word of mouth. So yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
assuming.
She heard it by tongue.
Nailed it. We got like a 28 and a 19.
Oh, that is cracked. We're gonna have like an entire fucking not
Yeah,
army,
but
but
that means
And yeah, the two rolls weren't
which
against
one?
each other. They work in tandem.
Yeah.
But is that a
Pardon,
good thing?
Isaac?
Is that a
Oh
good
yeah, it's a
thing?
great thing. That's a phenomenal thing.
No,
the
but,
Witchlight,
like-
yeah, it's gonna be so cool. They can't do anything to us
fine.
there.
Well, it means there's gonna be a lot of
under-
people at the party, but we're also gonna be crashed by lornlings and shit. Is my guess.
Yeah, I feel like
you
it's,
know?
it's
Yeah.
words
if
good,
Frog
this-
Bitch sends some double agents, we'll just weed them out.
No,
Okay.
probably not.
see.
We probably just don't divulge that much, and it's a Witchlight Monarch meet and greet, and we'll
Well, isn't that the whole point though? To fucking get homies for the fight.
yeah, but
So how are we not going to divulge that much?
well, that comes later.
Yeah, after we
Figure
weed
it
out double agents.
We'll weed
You
out the
whisper it
goobs.
to everyone, and then no one overhears.
No, you're right. My bad. You've already given us plenty. And we do.
Well, I'm happy to be of assistance.
We can
Should you
converse again,
ever want
tell
to
me
look,
how.
as I hope to see you at the meet and greet, I will say I was mostly coming just to seek your party out, inform you, and seek trade. And as I saw through the whole meet and greet thing, I could tell you were gathering allies. One last thing about the Swamp Hag. She is lazy, but she is not unintelligent. Do not underestimate her wit.
I better. We won't. I won't.
I shall see you at Talaby. I look forward to the proceedings. Your
proceed.
Majesty the Monarch, you are the sweetest little fellow.
He bows.
Oh
And it-
my, look at that.
And
And yeah, she clapped. Yeah, Finley, you can tell just through the checks you've made before and just passively. This is a nice hag.
Apple
Yeah,
flesh
you-
skin.
Oh yeah,
That's just
yeah.
a way
One
to
last
describe
question.
wrinkly people.
Is it? I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, no, mealy. Like, you know, like when an apple rots and the skin gets all like brown and wrinkly?
Mealy
I mean, I
asshole.
guess
baby.
I would never really compare it to human though.
Well, it's a common descriptor for like wretched old women in folklore, like hags.
Wretched
Cool.
old women.
if
Yeah,
I
what
may
were you
ask
saying,
another question.
Carson?
Okay,
Oh,
Dirt will
Carson.
pull out the quote unquote pancakes. Do you know what these are?
You look for the pancakes and there's nothing there.
Damn it! They were
You
scared.
fool.
May I ask you a bit about the history of Prismia?
Oh, of course. I only passed through a few times before getting trapped in, so I am no native. I don't know as much as your day-to-day fellow, but I'd be happy to divulge.
Do you know anything of the coven that the builder used to own?
Oh, Zabilna's court.
Yes.
Yes, the Court of Crystals. A great a collection of intelligent, aspirational minds, those who were specifically talented in all forms of magic, coming together to sort of study it and better themselves.
And it
I
consisted
know.
of the three hags we know, and were the other
Yes,
minor
the
ones?
Hourglass Coven. They specialized in the divination department.
Okay,
Um,
good to know.
Other members, I believe, are largely scattered, either stuck with the Vilna herself or dispatched by the hag, the little hunter boy.
Anya boy?
The one
Yes,
Oh, the
their
sharp eye.
preferred,
the sharp eye,
their preferred servant. Yes.
who, by the
Do you
way,
know anything about
it
him?
feels likely that if anyone were to interrupt, it would be them. And if they would
I
interrupt, they could do it at such a distance where they could not be held accountable unless we catch them, which is unlikely.
Dude
So-
screaming out, "Get down, Mr. President," and jumping after Wesley. You know?
I
It-
came face to face with him only once, or face to mask, I should say. The thing covered his whole face, save for two small eye holes. A very blank thing. A small peak in the middle. It's essentially a blank mask, but you know when you like take a mask and then you politely bend it at the middle and there's like sort of that line down the center. It's like fully blank except for eye slits and that slight raise.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Couldn't make out much of his features. He's sort of the silent type.
I had assumed as much.
Nothing at all. Not even like, I don't know, weird
How
odor.
tall?
He certainly had wings, though I couldn't quite tell if he was avian in nature.
I wonder if there's a connection between the Legend of Prismia and the Sharp Eye. Sounds like they're both avian, but is that kind of fucked up and racist to birds?
We already know the Legend of Prismia is a Goliath, right?
Supposedly, yeah.
Unless, I mean,
Oh,
they just
yeah,
have
you-
wings.
You
No,
have
we've
a few
heard
descriptions.
multiple stories.
Yeah.
The Legend of Prismir has been described as a man, a woman, a bird, and the only actual physical description you've gotten is a female Goliath, sorry, an androgynous Goliath.
I mean, my guess is it's a shapeshifter. What are they called? There's a specific
Changeling?
changeling, maybe? That's my guess.
I don't know the changeling.
Changeling with
Doppelganger is evil,
doppelgangers.
changeling is, yeah.
Maybe
Changeling or
they're just
cool
like,
doppelganger. Sick with it, doppelganger. Any Noro fans in the chat?
maybe he just wears wings.
This is true.
It's just a
He
fashion
certainly flies.
Just really good at deception
maybe
checks.
not.
Fairy wings. That he's probably still got on.
But from every description of him, every feature of his except for his wings have been covered. So Gab is unable to tell if he has wings or if he's a proper avian species. Oh, what did you say, Isaac?
I said Max looks down the fairy wings that he got from the carnival and is probably still wearing.
Yeah.
That was all.
All right. Yeah.
We won't
Yes,
overstay our welcome.
Oh,
So,
it's no
and
bother.
not to get back on the road.
All right. Well, it was very lovely meeting you lot. I'll see you at your little meet and greet.
I look
So
forward to the
just-
convention.
Thanks
What?
for not eating us.
Oh no, I
He was
wouldn't
worried
dream.
that your carpet looked like a tongue, which now we see is simply on brand.
Yes, exactly. You get me.
You get me.
Get it. Right.
Finley befriends an autistic hag.
So easily and so well.
No, I wouldn't dream of eating more than but a sliver of your tongue, my boy.
As long as I get to know how it tastes.
But you've not wanted to make the deal, and I'll respect that. So be on your way.
You probably wouldn't want my own anyway.
Really? What?
Oh, well, I wonder for my sister. She had a weird accent.
Oh, accents are quite fun to trade around. No matter. You lot have a good evening.
Did Max end up
And
joining?
as you, yeah, Max traded some common
Yeah.
for Sylvan.
Come on.
Yeah.
Great steal.
It's just that easy.
Yeah, only upsides, baby. She wasn't lying.
Oh yeah, baby.
As far as you can
Come
tell.
back.
As you
As far as we can tell. Fuck you.
She gets knowledge. Finley gets it.
Yeah. Finley crit on the autism vibe check.
Real.
That's so funny. But yeah, you guys head back to the tavern. And Yui finishes setting up for dinner. It's there's like 3 different giant pots of slight variations on mac and cheese. One of them is just like regular classic 5 cheese mac and cheese. One of them is like mac and cheese with like broccoli and chicken in it. And one of them is mac and cheese with caramelized onions and bacon bits in it.
Oh.
So why only mac and cheese tonight?
Cause I had a shit day and it's my favorite food.
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah, I hear that. So what happened with the Bandersnatch? You seem pretty confident when you head out.
She kind of puts her face in her hands and she groans. And she goes, "Oh, I got stuck in my own trap again."
Again.
Look, I've usually got some real precise precision. And I had this set up. It was like in this perfect spot. I was just trying to scout it out, but I saw the perfect spot for an ambush, and I set up this intricate rope pulley trap that would like bait it out with some meat, and then it gets in the trap, and then I went to surprise it, lure it over, and it hit me with the swamp gas, and I stumbled into the trap and yonked into the tree.
I was trying really hard not to fucking let out like a decent chunk of laughter.
Shame.
Make your contract.
I mean, luckily it got me high enough that the thing couldn't like grab at me, because that would have been bad.
Make a con check for resisting laughter.
Got me.
Oh, it's
Got me.
fine. It's
Actually,
fast.
yeah.
Fuck.
Make a con.
Oh god, be good to me.
No, not your girlfriend, bro.
Oh yeah, 19. What's my constitution again? Like +3. Do I have
Ooh.
frenzy?
Yeah.
Because I'm a cleric.
You managed to choke back a laugh and
Choke.
turn to like a concerned noise. And you see like her neck feathers like ruffle up, and she looks kind of like embarrassed and annoyed.
Little math.
It's just the dumbest thing, and then it attacked the inn, and just, god damn it.
Maybe next time don't head out on your own.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than not sticking to the plan that was the problem, I think, but yeah. I'm so fast on my own. Anyway, yeah, just made a bunch of mac and cheese tonight. The bacon is especially my favorite, but people like a little variety. So, um,
Oh no, he's had mac and cheese.
yeah, Yui's gonna go back to kitchen stuff unless anyone else has anything to say to her.
Yui,
Yeah.
I've been since we're still outside the tavern, it's okay to talk about it. So, before we blow up her house, we need to save the people in it.
Right.
It's very high up. Do you have any way for me to get up there?
Get like up to her house?
Yes.
Well, I've been to Downfall once or twice. I can. Yeah.
Oh, I'd also like to trade for some slowfall tokens.
I do have a couple of those, yeah.
Those
You
are-
gotta kind of blow them up to activate them, but it should work pretty much the same.
Can Dirt
They'll slow you
overhear
down.
this?
Yeah.
Dirt will kind of perk up and rifle through his bag and hand Finley kind of a small bag. I don't know if this is exactly what you meant, but I still have this bag of fairy dust I got from one of the carnival games.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, I got one of those as well. But I can save that for future use. Yeah, no, that'll do you right.
Sweet. All right, let me mark that. I will take that off of my inventory list, and you can add it to yours.
Fairy dust.
You got the
And-
earring from Yui, right? I think you
I
traded
think-
with Yui for it. Yeah, Yui goes. You get that earring plugged in yet?
Oh no, I haven't. That would have been useful while Dirt was going into the cave, I suppose.
Yeah. I know Striss is good with those things. You can ask her, I'm sure.
Okay. Will do. What can I give Dirt Crawler?
A
Oh
big
yeah, I forgot about the
kiss.
rules. Oh yeah,
I'll
also
kinda
so for
like-
the
okay. Can I just sleight of hand check to like when he hands me the fairy dust, I just put a gold coin in his hand?
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand.
18.
Yeah, that's higher than his passive perception. Dirt crawler's a coin in your hand.
oh, go. I mean, I even though he didn't like notice it slipping, he's like, I think he can intuit that it's probably from Finley.
Oh yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah,
He just, he did a
the
little
cogs are
magician trick
turning.
on you.
Oh yeah,
He did like
random.
an actual little magician trick.
Yeah, for real. Also, add
It's
the
almost like he's-
little meta question. So for the quote unquote pancakes, should I just completely remove that from my inventory? Not just missing quote
Yeah,
unquote.
they're gone. They're gone.
Ah, shame. Goodbye.
For sure.
Yeah, no,
Put them there for fun.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to check on them.
A shame, really.
Yeah, and Yui hands you a little sort of folded paper square with a feather wrapped around it. And she goes, you yank the feather off, and then you can blow into the square, and it'll activate Featherfall.
Right. And it works for an individual. Per.
Yeah, it works for an individual, but Wesley being on your shoulder should be small enough to be no problem.
I plan on also giving this to the people I
Oh,
Save
that's
from that
smart.
one.
Yeah, no, this is
They'll
just
be
an
good.
individual solo token, not really a Aston.
multiple, so I might. You seem to
Sure,
like
I
collecting
can-
blood, so I'll give you one of my vials.
Oh, sweet. Damn. Yeah.
I
No,
want
that-
10. I would like.
Yeah, I don't.
10
I
for
don't have
safety.
10 on. I don't have 10 on hand, but I make them myself, and I can have a couple more for you by the time you're kicking off on them.
I'd rather have far too many than not enough.
I mean, hell yeah, no, they're good to have for later on as well.
Yep, I can't fly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty significant.
All right.
All right.
Okay, 10, I'm just gonna put down 10 featherfall tokens. For now. I'll adjust it later if need be.
10 featherfall tokens, brackets eventually.
10 further. Yeah. Yeah, no, she'll be able to have those to you by the end of the thing. She's just got to tinker them. Yeah, is there anything else anyone would like to do with this afternoon? It's like 5, 6-ish.
Oh shit! What were my minute downtime plans? Where did I write those down? Oh god! Oh no!
We're probably going to spend some time like in front of the fireplace,
Dirt's
just
gonna. Oh yeah.
reading
Sorry.
one of the books he's picked up along the journey.
Alrighty.
I think Dirt's gonna
And he
finish
is going to
carving.
continue to listen to the bad drowse music.
Good.
He appreciates the listener. Sue is sitting by the fire as well.
I want to finish up that dragonbone carving of the inn itself, and give it to Sue if there's
That's
time.
right. Yeah, make me a stone carver's tools. It's a strength plus proficiency.
Right.
I'm also going to tell Max to like keep practicing drawing Minip. We're gonna need that soon.
Right. I got a 13.
We haven't even voted on it yet.
I'll keep practicing. Don't worry.
You got a 14?
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in it.
I don't remember
Yeah,
I
you're
don't remember the
still
check I got last
not-
time.
You're not quite done. You're like
Okay.
80 to 90% of the way there.
Sure,
But
sure.
like you're 90% of the way there, but sometimes that last 10% is like a lot of the really
Yeah.
detailed work.
Feel it.
And you just don't feel like after all the fighting and weird shit today that you
He's
have quite
so
enough.
eepy.
Yeah. Eepy.
I also would like to work on artistry proficiency if I can do 2 in one day. I don't know if that's nothing.
No, not 2 in one day because you did do 1 earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else doing anything?
I am practicing a minute, I guess.
That's right, yeah.
Sketching.
Sure, make an artist
Random
tools.
things.
At this rate, you're going to gain
dexterity plus-
proficiency in Minip painting, specifically.
Yeah,
Exactly.
literally. That's the idea. If we can make a good enough Minip
Is
and
it
a little bit of
30-20?
silent image, maybe if need be.
30-20? Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's like a perfect Minip caricature. His head is probably 75% of the paper.
It's like literally this drawing.
Yeah.
Do you see it? Do you see the resemblance?
Shut up.
This is going in the mouth.
So, in the
You're not making me feel better.
I draw these good. We might get them confused, and then you, I need to draw a red X on you or something. Because that could be dangerous. And then you try and heal us and just blow up. What do you think, Finley? Good? I think I'm pretty good.
might need to paint a red X on you.
That's so gross.
That's crazy.
Everyone's bullying Minip.
It's
It's
just
his
so
turn.
easy.
Love it.
The fuck do you mean it's so easy?
So easy.
So
Look at him.
bullied.
Yeah, Finley, while you're
I
sitting by
would
the
like
fire.
to.
Oh, never
Oh.
mind.
I want to look for anyone who just looks a bit bummed out. Does anyone in the tavern look like they're having a rough day?
No one in the tavern, but as you approach back to the inn earlier, you see Striss is still on the roof.
I'll flutter up to her, see what she's doing.
You see that she is up there, kind of leaning against the chimney, and around the chimney are starting to go around. It's not quite all the way around yet, but around the chimney is grapevines, starting to grow around. You see that she's sort of idly growing them, while she plays with her little smoke kitten. It's like, dodging the vines while she grows them after it.
Aw. Hey kid, you good?
Huh? Yeah? What do you want?
I had a question about Dwyadge.
Okay.
So, like, I carve wood like as a hobby, and theoretically, if I carved Emmeline like a hat, would that be fucked up? Because, she made of wood. I mean, you're made of wood. Is that weird?
I mean, I guess that if you do it out of a mundane tree, it would be fine. I'm pretty sure other dryads have different opinions on that kind of stuff than me. And she kind of points at her nose, and she's got like a fucking wooden nose ring. Uh, like her piercings are all wood.
That gives me an idea.
Yeah?
Well, the value of stuff here in the photo when you're trading and shit, it's like exacerbated if it's got a good story, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Do you have like any scraps?
Sorry, are you asking to make trinkets out of my branches?
I mean, I'm asking if it would be okay. I'll cut you in on the profits.
I mean, it's pretty metal. Yeah, I mean, I get like, like trimmings fall sometimes, but yeah, I could save you some. Cutting the tree proper kind of hurts, but when, pruning, pruning like a haircut kind of thing, eventually won't hurt so much, or like sometimes branches just fall off.
Fuck yeah, let me know when you got some.
Sure, yeah. Hold on, I just have to look something up. Do you land on the roof with her?
Yes.
All right, I'm just. Cool, cool. As you guys are like chatting and you're coming kind of, closer, and you guys are chatting, make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, fuck me. That's a crit.
8.
That's fucking good. For a total of 23. Or whatever we had for
Okay.
the... I don't think we had
Yeah.
the bonus of saves, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, 23.
23. Yeah, you managed to avoid the vines that start to try to grow around your feet as she tries to cast entangle on you. And she stands up and she's like twice your height and she goes, "What are your intentions with my sister, priest?"
I don't know.
Yui,
I met her like 2 days ago.
yeah, and she's already all giddy and shit again.
Really?
Look, she I look, she's so sweet, but she's like too sweet. And if you like lead her on or like fuck with her or anything, I'm gonna turn you into tree root.
Yeah, sounds like an alright way to go.
Okay, then I'll burn you to death. As she like lights a fire in her hand.
Okay, that would be pretty shitty. Okay. Your sister's cool. I don't want to fuck around with her.
I just
Do I look like I could? Like, be real.
like, I mean, I don't know. Talking about going to the material plane again.
I mean, it's better than here. No offense.
Yeah, now.
Fair point. Why? Do you want your big sister to stick around forever and never move out?
You see she like gets really mad looking, no insight check needed. She looks really like angry teenager, embarrassed, and she grabs Calamity, her little cat. She leans in close to your face and she goes, "Fuck off." And then she kind of like erupts into a bunch of flames, and she's gonna use her little guy to teleport away.
Okay, bye. Nice chatting.
That
Angry
is the best of
teenage.
the teleporting.
Yeah, I was about to
Pardon?
say the fucking cat lets her teleport. What the fuck?
Cat lets her teleport.
I want to teleport in, kid.
Yeah, no, the wildfire druid elemental companion thing has a fire teleport ability that lets it teleport one creature in just like a
Interesting.
wreath them in fire and teleport them away.
That's cool.
And hers is a little teleporting cat, and she's a worshiper of Ispa.
I gotta play one of those.
I have 2 questions. First off, how's the weather?
The weather is humid.
It's a small.
Neb digs that. He grew up on a tropical island. Okay. Second, the grapevines. Do I recognize them?
Yeah, it seems like your grapevine plant that you gave Sue has been moved to the roof to start to grow over the side of the building.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna sit up there for like 20-30 minutes just druid crafting them and enjoying the weather.
Sure, yeah. You druid craft them, you continue Striss's work. Yeah, you enjoy. You guys in the inn, you see Finley, you see Striss appear, it like wreathed in flame, and she's like heading to the sort of in staff room area.
Oh, Stress.
Yeah.
Would you mind giving me an earring? Just poking a hole in my ear.
You see that she's like visibly annoyed, but like instantly perks up at this, and she's like, "Oh shit, yeah, absolutely. I haven't pierced anyone in forever. Come on."
Alright, I follow her.
Yeah, she leads you back to her bedroom, which is sort of this haunted forest-looking place. It's exactly what you would expect out of a punk dryad's bedroom. It looks like you're standing in a spooky forest, but also there's like very clearly like, you know, it's a teenage bedroom.
This is an incredible aesthetic you've managed to maintain.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you sit there, and she like pulls up like a stool. She goes to get her materials and supplies. And she's like, yeah, which ear do you want?
Right ear. Apparently
Right
that's
ear.
not a gay one, and I need to make sure of that.
That's the
I was
straight
warned by
one.
the gay. I was warned by the gay police.
In
That's
Pride
okay.
Month? In Pride Month, really?
Pride Month.
Yeah, no, that's why I can't like
Um,
false flag.
Shame.
yeah, she's going to sit you down. She's gonna go, okay, this might hurt a little, but it should actually heal way faster than normal, like a normal piercing would. You'll be able to trade out earrings basically immediately.
Like a tongue thing.
And she sort of takes your ear. You feel a pain, and it's piercing, and then it's warm. But then she's gonna grab your ear and cast Cure Wounds. Needle still in, kind of thing. And then she's like, "All right, do you have the earring?"
And I like just lift a hand up with it.
Okay, yeah. She takes that from you. And she is going to pierce your ear with it. And yeah, you now have the earring of Messid. And she goes, "Cool. What you gonna trade me for it?"
Let's see. What do I have here?
I'm not exactly as stuff-oriented as my sister. I like to do stuff. And I have been looking for a while someone to teach me road shit.
That I can do. I can definitely do that. Now, I am going to ask what you intend to do, but I suppose if this is for the long term, that's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, no, it's just sort of a skill I want under my belt. Because, I mean, I got the fire and shit, but it'd be cool to also be able to be sneaky, and then it's like they don't see the fire coming.
I suppose it's rather hard to hide flame.
I also want to be able to, sneak into cool places.
I'm not exactly an
Librarians.
expert on sneakery, but I can.
Then why have I heard you planning a heist into a hag's house? And she like crosses her arms.
Because I'm going
Is
to
it
align
planned?
things other than sneakery. Mostly diversions. What I'm good at
What if you
is
could
sleight of hand, and I'm going to just make something appear from behind her ear. That wasn't there. Just like I pull out the entire police horn from behind her ear.
All right, but what if you could be extra good at sneakery? And she's gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh my god, it would be so helpful.
And she smiles and she says, "Then take me with you."
Well, I imagine you're not going to actually get in much danger.
Oh, I can also do this. You're gonna like this one. And you see she
You certainly have the correct color scheme for a rogue.
she wild shaped into a small brown weasel that looks like it's made out of wood, with sort of like spikes all along, like wood grain looking spikes all along the back and its back and head. And the Pass Without a Trace is still up and in effect while she is in this weasel form. And she climbs up you and stands on your other shoulder than where Wesley's at. And Wesley says, you hear the weasel make some chittering noises, and then Wesley says, "Oh, she says she could be extra sneaky this way."
Well, there's far more reason to accept than the fears.
You are so
But-
getting kicked out of the inn.
Huey is probably not going to be happy with this, nor is your mother.
Yeah, she gets off your shoulder and back onto the ground, turns back into herself, and she goes, "Oh, yeah, by no means. By no means will they be pleased with this. It's gotta be a secret. But think about how much it'll help you and how much it'll teach me. That's like a win-win."
Well, I'll apologize later, I suppose. But
That's the spirit.
You learn it.
I can be so helpful, and I'll stick with you the whole time, and it's gonna be so fun.
I'll definitely. Well, my goal there is to just sneak in, save the people, and leave. So, if there is any type of combat, it's likely we're just going to be fleeing.
That's great. I can turn into a bird.
Yep. So I don't think you'll be in less risk than me.
Great. So I can come?
You can come.
Yes! And she goes, "You just made a deal with the Fae." And she points at you.
I know when I said I agree.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I got to learn rogue shit. And you see her like so genuinely happy and like sort of like jumping around, and her accent coming out way more than it has before. Yeah, no, you've made a deal to start training Striss to be a rogue.
Yep.
You fool. What have you done?
What have you done?
It's
Yeah,
an
okay.
interesting
So when
combination.
are you going?
We can on the full plan, I suppose. We are going to stop at a friend called Elmer's to inform him and deliver some wood. Then we're going to go to Tell Me Hill for the meet and greet, and then we plan on going to Downfall. I have a rough plan on what I want to do in Downfall. I'm going to basically have the party just cause shit. while we do stuff.
Oh,
I
that's
have
great.
I got this orb, or the little timer from Yui that's going to set off repeated loud noises. So if I do that around her cauldron, I'm sure she will be.
Hate that fucking thing.
Yes, I imagine she will too when it disrupts her sleep. And then she has to go check her. Yeah, yes. We don't know what's in her house. We know there's likely going to be creatures there. But
Like animals or like monsters,
Well,
like the Bandersnatch.
parts of animals, parts of other things. But yeah, other creatures
Cool.
and a snatch. We know a bit about how going to get in. I got the little bit of fairy dust, so we're going to. Once there's a large enough distraction and it feels safe to fly up. We're going
Okay.
to-
And yeah, I can be little with Wesley.
Yep. I've ordered several slowfall tokens, so once we are out with the people, we can have them make slowfall tokens and get over the pond.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. No, this sounds really fun. Thanks for bringing me along. You gotta just give me a little bit of warning before we actually like leave the inn proper, to do it, cause and she points over
I also
to
agreed to
the-
this being a secret, so I can't tell Yui or.
Nope.
A shame, really.
Yeah, so she points over to the large potted fir tree you recognize as her dryad tree in the corner. I can't exactly be away from that for too long, but I've figured out how to make some tokens that give me like some time away. So if I make that like right before we go and you just keep it in a pocket, I'll be set.
All right. No, this is a very unfinished plan. We still have people to meet and different repertoires to add, but generally what we're going to be doing is probably not much different from what I just said.
Yeah, okay. I can't have Callie while I'm wild shaped, and she pulls out the little smoke cat. It's sort of a one or the other deal. She poops into magic, but so I won't have her, but I'll have my other druid abilities when I'm not like the weasel.
What's the cat's name?
Calamity. She just called it Callie.
What else does Calamity do?
She shoots fire. She can sort of teleport in fire. And she's my little buddy. She's kind of like a familiar, but made of fire.
Okay, well. Let's see. What else is there to? Well, this is more essential to roguiness of adventuring rather than thievery, where we just kind of run. Well, no, that's also essential in thievery, I suppose. Oh, jeez. It feels weird as a cop trying to teach someone to be a thief. Like,
I'm so proud
She
of
doesn't
him.
want to be a thief if she wants to
or
break
like
and
a rogue.
enter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it'd be funny.
Breaking and entering is very dangerous.
Yeah, she's trying to
Expanded
be good at it.
Yes. Okay. I'm good at like being unnoticed, but not intentionally, you know. Sneaking. I usually announce myself.
I mean, I'm sure there's still plenty I could learn from you, and I'd love to.
Sleight of hand is my thing. I can pick any lock you give me.
Oh, I'd love to learn how to pick locks. Are you kidding? Can you teach me how to pick locks?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm good at.
Yeah. Yeah, you've made some friends with stress and a deal with her to teach her rogue stuff.
Yep.
Interesting.
That one.
Cool. Having passed through a trace though, plus 10 to my stealth, plus
Oh, yeah,
15
worth it.
stealth. Oh my god, it's worth it.
Yeah, plus 10 to your stealth. Possibly putting a teenage daughter of your ally in danger.
Well,
It would be
See,
so
we're-
bad if he died.
I think we all know that Finley would absolutely sacrifice himself to protect Stress.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Guys, get ready to meet his backup
Stress,
character.
Stress is not going to be caught. It's going to be Finley that gets caught, if anything.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, do you have anything else you'd like to discuss with her?
What particularly about voguiness are you interested in? Sounds like lockpicking and breaking and entering. But
Make a persuasion.
11 plus. I think I have persuasion proficiency. I do. Plus 5, so 16.
16. She goes, Okay, so followers of Isbob
Oh,
get to do, yeah. She showed me how to summon Calamity. Is a special little gift straight from her. But it's okay. So they get to do like a cool special hunt, but it's mostly just like for the warlocks and like the martial people, the people who hit. The druids don't usually participate in the big hunt. So I figure if I get like better at hitting stuff, and like sneaking into places, I can either be invited properly or sneak along.
Well, sneaking into a big hunt is a very different thing. It would probably be best. It would be best to coordinate, but obviously, I guess that's not an option for you.
I mean, I think getting the invite is the easier route, but I want to have a backup plan of sneaking in.
Yep. And I obviously don't know about the hunt itself, but would they invite a rogue?
Absolutely, I think so. I mean, Isbob talks really highly of a rogue like all the time, so I have to assume there's like some likingness there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just thankful you're not doing it to break into like people's homes and steal things, because
No, that'd be against the rules here. Might be useful for when we go to the material, but
Slaps their wrist.
I mean,
as much as it apparently is a shame, I am a police officer.
she looks immediately crestfallen.
Yeah, that's why I don't bring it
And
up, but I'm a detective.
and then something sparks behind her eyes and she's like, wait, so I get insider tips on how to evade the police?
Yeah.
Yes! She's like fist pumping.
Ugh.
Oh, this is gonna be the best.
Apparently, other police are very, very cruel, so maybe it is good to avoid them.
Yeah.
How are you learning?
I was raised in a small gnome town. I didn't deal with any major crimes. There was a murder like 20
Like
years
fairy
ago.
gnomes or like gnomes?
Gnomes.
Gnome.
I speak the tongue fluently. I say it gnomish.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what you just said, but it sounded like words.
Yeah, I was gnomish.
Oh.
So, yeah, I didn't know anything about the police other than, we protect and we help people. But apparently, other police do, like, fine because they can get away with it due to qualified immunity. So, yeah, there's only, like, 8 officers for a town of 400.
Oh, yeah, you're just like a little guy.
Yeah, I was a detective.
That's cool.
I solved lost dishes cases and someone forgot their keys.
So you're good at like finding stuff out and
I'm
like
good at finding stuff out and finding lost things and making
cool.
sure I can get them back.
I think I have a lot I can learn from you.
Well, I'll do my best to teach. Finley
Sweet.
has experience as a teacher, so probably good.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's see. Well,
Well,
can I get this back tomorrow if I let you practice on it, and I just give her like my lock of
oh, you're a movable lock.
lock. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, you show her how it works and you lock it in the air and then it moves 5 feet over and then it moves 5 feet over and then it moves 5 feet over and you remember that the inn is moving and it's probably going to crash through the wall. What if I can't get it undone in time? What if I can't get it undone in time?
Yep. Do I have any small locks on my person or no?
Honestly, you probably do have one like locker-sized like locker combination lock.
I just
but
start,
like with a key
searching my
thing.
pockets, and I have Wesley also searching my pockets at the same time.
Yeah, Wesley pops out with it between his little weasel hands. He goes, "Found it."
Here you are.
Okay, yeah. Let's practice with the low stakes one first.
And I pull out my thieves' tools. All right.
Wow, yeah. No, I'll get these back to you tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll do it like
Oh.
2 or 3 times. Like I'll explain the process. Spend like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then she's gonna make
Basic. It's a basic lock. It would be easiest to open it with like a bludgeon, where you just hit it and then it opens. But that's not as sneaky.
Got an 18 on the dice plus oh, okay, plus 3 and for her dexterity. And she has she managed to sit her first try and she looks really proud of herself. And she goes,
I'm also proud of
"Sweet.
her. Like, oh, well done.
Oh, thanks, Teach. This is gonna be fun."
Yeah. Keep at it. All right. I'm probably
Yeah,
also
you-
not going to tell the party. I'm also probably not going to tell the other party members that I'm bringing you.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, at least not the duck.
Since he made a deal with a fake, is he physically able to, or how does that work?
There will
he
be
has a drum.
repercussions.
Right. Vague
I'm not going
repercussions.
to.
Universal repercussions.
It depends on the power of the Fae. Sometimes it's just sort of repercussions, in small lowercase. Sometimes it's repercussions, uppercase. And sometimes it's completely unable to do it because the power of whatever the Fae entity is blocking it.
Interesting.
In the case of Striss, you aren't sure her power level. She's got some cool druid stuff, but
But yeah. Oh god, I am really well built for sneaking in on everything besides the stealth checks because I have like great investigation and
yeah.
a hand for like traps and just checking for like alarms.
Finley gets a rogue apprentice.
Yep.
Yeah, well, if nobody else has anything they'd like to do during this day,
I have something I'd like to do.
what would you like to do?
Okay, Minup's trying to be 15% nicer. So I'm gonna fuck with Max. First, I'm gonna swing by the kitchen. Is Yui still there?
Yeah, you see, Yui is starting, like, sort of finishing up her cleanup. The food is all ready to be served and stuff, and it seems like the waiters are able to just do this stuff themselves, and she's gonna be off for the rest of the night because she doesn't want to work.
Hey, you want queuing up?
Ah.
I'm gonna go fuck with Max.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm in.
I'm gonna wander to like a little kind of off corner part of the tavern where I'm like in his eye shot, but he wouldn't immediately see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy on myself and turn my eyes bright red.
Okay.
And then we're going to cast Thaumaturgy again, because you can have up to 3 of the effect active at once. And I want a really, really low-pitched, like, fucking... like some nightmare shit, or just a really low-pitched echoing quack to come from right behind him.
No, you should do like a small beeping noise that progressively gets faster, so he thinks you're the bomb. You know.
I'll save that for next time.
Yeah, Max, you are sort of just sitting in the tavern, eating your macaroni. Which of the macaronis do you order? Do you get the plain, the broccoli chicken, or the
Caramelized onion and bacon.
caramelized onions and bacon? Yeah, Yui's favorite. Yeah, you're enjoying your big plate of macaroni, and you hear just sort of an echoing, deathly behind you.
And turn around. Can I see if I can see Minip in the tavern? I imagine.
I'm standing completely still, staring him right in the eye.
I'm gonna point.
Yeah, you look up and you get fucking Sonic EXE Minipped.
Point go. Kind of mouth. Is that you? Was that you? Was that you?
No reaction. Just keep staring.
I'm just gonna keep. I kind of look at a minute, and then am I sat next to anyone? Is it just me on the table?
Do you think there would be
yeah,
that? I
you
mean, if we're
just-
just eating
It's
dinner.
just you. Unless anyone's eating dinner with you, I imagine you're just sitting there.
I'm gonna walk over to Minute. Minute, can you do me a favor and like quack?
I stare at him completely silently with glowing red
Why are
eyes.
your eyes red? Why are your eyes
You
white?
hear another one of the haunting, deathly quacks come from right behind you.
Can you stop doing that? Why are your eyes a different colour? What's going? Minute, say something, please. Minute. Yeah, that one came from front of us. See, that's regular. Why? Like, how? What's going on?
You hear one whispered into your left ear.
Ooh. Gonna wipe off my shoulder. Minute. Okay. I know. If you're pranking us, just say. If you just can I inside check?
Doesn't
on-
break eye contact.
I'm gonna look away. Like, what's going?
You look
Guys?
elsewhere in the inn, and you
Guys?
see a regular-looking Minute walk up the stairs.
Plus, I'm gonna reach for the paint and see if it's still on the piece of paper.
You look at your painting, and it is just still your art.
Holy shit.
Okay. 2 minutes. I'm gonna. Minute? I'm gonna.
Still hasn't broken eye
Anyone else
contact.
see that other minute? Did anyone see the other minute? Anyone? Hello? Hello?
You guys do see the other Minute heading up the stairs.
Can I insight check the situation?
You can investigation check it, actually.
Oh. Awesome.
You saw that to me.
17 plus 8, 25.
As you're looking around, you see the other Minute go up the stairs, and it's hard to see through, but you see the telltale signs of an illusion spell, and you see a trying not to laugh Yui sitting at a table, sort of moving her hand.
Finley, you saw the other minute.
Oh,
Correct?
yeah, one that went upstairs.
Yeah, and you see this evil-looking minute. One would assume.
No.
What?
Are you okay?
Yui. What mac and cheese? What was in the mac and cheese?
Oh, well, okay, so I used some cheddar. You got the bacon one, right? Yeah, no, I got some bacon bits in there, some caramelized onions. Oh, the way I caramelized the onion, and she just goes on like just naming.
No way.
What do you mean other minute? What do you mean other minute?
The other, so there was 1 minute went up the stairs, which you said you saw,
Yes.
and
minute
there's
went upstairs.
this glowing-eyed duck.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna pick him up a minute. I can't believe.
Yeah, you pick him up, no problem. It feels like Minip.
This minute, please, Finley. This
Your hands
minute.
are the right distance apart.
Yui's gonna put her hand on your shoulder and go, Max,
I'm gonna jump a little bit.
Minip's been dead for years.
Oh, right. Very funny, guys. Very funny. Very funny.
I want to go completely limp when he picks me up.
You're holding a limp and lifeless feeling.
I mean, if this duck's going to waste, we may as well cook it. Yui, do you want to? If it's dead and it's just here.
I'd love some roasted duck. You know, I said only macaroni tonight, but I guess I'll make some exceptions.
Oh, you're a star. You are a star. Because we don't want this going to waste, really, do we? So
No, cute enough to eat. Let's go.
I'll leave this in your very capable hands, and I'll come with you and teach me how to prepare a duck, please.
Of course, let's go to the kitchen.
I think it could come in handy when I find the way.
Yuki's gonna play along with the bit. She's gonna take you to the kitchen and she's gonna pull out a giant pot big enough for you to put Minip in and put it on the floor.
Now roll to see if Max has kind of sussed it. It'll be an
Oh
investigation.
yeah, make an investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Do I get
My
perception?
My last 2 laughs have been in character.
Ah.
Yeah, all right, you get it with disadvantage.
Okay. Investigation. That is a 14.
14 with advantage, and Minip, what do you get with disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. I get advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage. Luke gets disadvantage.
Well, I got a 7.
Oh, I got bad.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you've sussed it out. You know what's up, and it seems that Yui is now playing along with you instead. All right, just plop them in there.
Okay. Do we need to boil any water? Do we pour that on?
I got a spell for it.
Perfect. I'm gonna put Minip in the pot of water.
I'm gonna cast one more time right behind them to just say, bitch.
This in character.
Yeah, Minip, you when you open your eyes, you are sitting in a large metal pot in the kitchen with Yui and Max standing.
Oh, I'm
by it.
still a completely limp, red-eyed duck.
Oh,
Okay.
Really? Okay.
He's committing.
Game of chicken.
He's committing to being
Game of
cooked.
duck.
I love it. And he's like, oh, I don't want to be eaten, even if it's just a clone of me. But like, come on.
Hey man, the bit.
The duck's
Seasonal.
yearns for the
Minip
pot.
would never back down from a bit. He's so in character right now.
Yeah, Yui is going to cast create water on you. She like pulls out she actually pulls out basically her own smaller looking version of the decanter of endless water and just casts create water from it, and the pot fully fills up, and Minip, you are now surrounded by water.
Committed to the bit. Don't break character.
Can he breathe?
It's fine. He's a duck. He's at home in water.
Because it floats. He floating about. Kind of bobbing
Butt
from
floats
side
to
to
the
side.
top. She sprinkles paprika on him. Wow, he is committed to the bit. I respect it.
I mean, what bit? What bit is this? Minip's upstairs. This is just a.
You would have caught on. Are you choosing not?
I'm seeing a tendency of Minip thinks I'm double bluffing Minip possibly. Is that a double bluff? Is that a triple bluff? A double bluff.
I got an
That's a lot
idea.
of
Yui's gonna hop on a stool so she can whisper in your ear, and she's gonna whisper, I'm gonna put him on the roof. She's gonna tell, and then she's gonna dimension door. Minip, are you a willing participant? Will you go with this? You feel something pulling you magically. Yeah, okay. You watch the pot and Minip disappear along with Yui. And then Yui appears back downstairs, grabs onto your shoulder, and all three of you are now on the roof. And Yui's just like, so do we just...
Okay, how long does that take?
The teleporting? Like the grabbing Max?
Yeah.
It would be...
Just add Misty Step up after
He
them.
flies back... Oh, okay. You can't Misty Step directly onto the roof because you need to have it within line of sight. Dimension Door doesn't need that. because she knows the layout.
Don't matter.
So it would be the space of one round in between.
Okay. I want to bounce before they get back. I don't know how that would work.
You have an entire round's worth of. You have your one round back.
Oh,
from
I
the
just get
colony.
that? Oh, yeah, no, I get out the pot and jump off the roof.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You. Are you trying to hide somewhere?
I am beelining for the kitchen door around the back.
The kitchen door around the back. Okay. That is where Yui is flying in. She flies back inside to teleport Max up onto the
Oh,
roof.
I thought she dimension door back in. Okay.
No, sorry. She flew back in, and then she's going to dimension door Max also onto the roof. So you can go through the front door, or you can go through like one of the windows. You see like balconies.
Yeah, I'll go through the front door and then waddle my way upstairs.
All right, cool. Easy enough. Make a stealth check just to get through the front door without anyone spotting you from the kitchen.
Yeah.
With advantage, because they have no idea this is happening.
Okay, cool. Oh, my dice are so good to me. So good to me. That's a 6.
Max, as Yui disappears with Minip, she's gone for a few seconds, and then you hear a doorbell jingle as Minip comes in through the front door. And you
That's
see this from the
normal now.
kitchen.
It's a
And then Yui comes in through the kitchen door
Hold
and
on.
makes eye contact with you directly across the entire infloor.
You also see Minip, don't you? He's just waddled into the front door.
Yui looks at you again and she goes, Minip's been dead for 30 years, and then walks away and gets back to her business.
Okay. I'm gonna misty step behind Minip and go. If I can.
I punch him in the balls.
Roll the hit.
Come on.
Strength.
Okay,
No consistency.
that'll be 13. Wait, hang on, is that 0 or 6? No, that's a 0. Yeah, 13.
You too little.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Why?
doesn't hit, but you see
What
him.
the fuck? Don't spook me like that.
Come on, we're just jesting. Tit for tat. Come on.
What do you want
jumped.
about?
You jumped.
I know.
Ah.
I've been on the road for like the past hour. Just
So-
a question
so-
of grapevine.
So there isn't a pot of water on the roof that you were in mere seconds ago.
Not that I'm aware of. Why? You want to go check?
Go check. Let's go check.
Go for it. I'm going upstairs. I gotta check on Leap.
I'm not going with.
I've been up there
I'm
for
gonna
like
get
an
nowhere.
hour.
Here. I'm gonna get nowhere here. Man. There's a pot of water. We all know, Minip, you some sort of
You know
magic
what?
and quacked behind me, and then but your eyes turned a different color and you said mean things in my ears and.
And when you've known me for like 2 weeks, you've seen all except one of my cantrips, and the only one you haven't seen is because no one's died yet.
I don't know what the word cantrip
Yeah,
means.
okay. It was fun as a prank, but there's no point in actually arguing about it.
Come on, Finley, don't be a buzzkill.
Enemies on my side. I have the law with me. Minip.
Why? Because no one who's ever said that has had to go badly for them.
Never. Let's just shake. Let's just shake. Not hands, I guess. Just shake.
Yeah, there wouldn't. Minute does a little jig.
What about a high five?
Yeah, I shook.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm gonna get you back though. Better than this.
What for?
Okay. I understand. Just have this warning. Also, is there another Minip still upstairs, or is that worn up by night?
That was a
What-
minor.
what is
That was an illusion.
That was the minor illusion cantrip.
Is that? I was asking Minip if it's worn off.
It
It was a wait. I wonder. Like, I could. Was Minute small enough to be made in a minor illusion?
3.5 feet.
5 foot space.
Oh my god!
Yep.
I can make a minute.
Oh my goodness.
We can have 3 minutes, dude.
Does Finley demonstrate as such?
One's a bomb. We take out one of the options, and then it's like that door problem, but one's a bomb.
Yeah.
We can spin it around like the cups.
The Monty Hall pop, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Yui got the memo immediately and just started fucking around with minor illusion.
Yeah.
Real as fuck for that.
It's really funny for me too, because Finley's the one who knows the context of all 3 of those characters, even if those 3 characters don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's true. God.
okay.
But yes, does anybody else have anything they'd like to do at the inn this evening?
Go eat me cold mac and cheese now. Thanks a minute.
Yui's gonna pass by and use
I'm buddy.
prestidigitation. Yui will use prestidigitation to warm your food back up.
You're the best. Thank you.
Dirk got a serving of each of the kinds of mac and cheese and has slammed all of them.
That makes sense.
My
He
man.
loves mac-y cheese.
I would like to check my kettle steam tree bark.
You check your kettle steam tree bark. Let me go pull up my kettle steam section.
Yeah.
I believe the last message is you saw the Jabberwock and lived. Some residents here say that you're a bit of a legend. Was Ovo was your last message. And let
Oh, see. Oh.
Oh. Oh. She replies back with an OV, an OV0, sorry, an OVU, with like a little wink face, and she goes, shit, I thought I wrote this down, but I didn't. She says, saw it in passing, comma, it was on a huge, crazy rampage. Period. Can't believe people still know about me! Exclamation mark. I should come back sometime.
I don't know if that's allowed.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah, she's banned.
Yeah. So you totally should! Exclamation point. Ooh.
Yes, a warlock of that.
I
lady.
should probably let her know that she's banned.
You do remember your band, right?
Would she know?
Oh yeah, no, she's been open about it. She told you that she was banned. She's being a shit.
I see. I'll say, if only you could. UVU. Wait, no, is there a way to make a bird face look sad? I guess UVU is the closest it can be.
It's funny that Aegis is essentially
You can't just
making up
carve.
emoticons. You're making up emoticons for like the first time.
Yeah, Idris and Kettlesteam are inventing texting and also emoticons.
You can't. Well, can you only write words on it, or can you do little drawings? Because you can draw a little tear below, maybe. I don't know.
I would.
Yeah, no, you assume that anything you carve into it will be
It's like a comma.
translated over to the other side.
Epic. Very good.
Which once again makes me wonder how Finley's thing works, but I'm not going to waste time doing that one.
God, I feel like so much stuff has happened since I last texted Kettlesteam. Like, what do I even say? There's so much stuff.
Yeah. What do we need to tell them, and what like? Do we need any info
You
from
can also
them?
try asking her other questions.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know what we. I guess okay. I'll go to
How did
Finley.
he become a warlock?
Dude,
We know
Since that,
that
like-
she got her powers in exchange for fucking off.
Yeah, but like, no, what we know is behind closed doors, she walked in like a criminal and walked out a warlock.
Still a criminal.
Still a
I feel like
criminal,
it's
but
pretty
a criminal
straightforward.
won't.
Yeah.
I mean, you've learned a little bit more about Zabilna's court today. It might make a little bit more sense. She likes people with unique and powerful magic.
Yeah.
Finley.
Open up.
That's a very cute emoticon.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can think of to let Kettle Steam know or ask?
Myself, no, but let me just is there anything I can roll for? Yeah.
You could, roll an investigation check.
15 plus 8, 23.
It strikes you that though you are on your way to save her, you do not have many in-depth viewpoints on Zybilna herself.
Oh, yeah.
You could ask for Kettlesteam's perspective on having met Zybilna.
Yeah. Sure that.
What?
How much, you yourself, how much do you know of Zybilna herself?
I've seen her in a dream as a child. It's been... That's the only time I've ever seen her physically. And I also heard her voice then. And again, when we first got here. Also in a dream or a vision, I believe.
Wait, what did she say to you when we first got here?
Just help.
When you all entered Prismere, you all walked through the mist and then walked out the other side. Idris walked through the mist and flew out the other side, flying over Prismere through the mist and hearing the echoing voice of her patron repeating Witchlight's final words, "Save the dormant queen."
Oh, right. Yes, other than that,
I think now is a good time to start looking more into Zybilna and her personality. So we can try to understand what happens to dissolve the coven.
Okay.
And the cause of that.
Okay. Idris will write to Kettlesteam. What was Zybilna like? Is there anything you observed that could have caused the dissolvement of the court? The dissolving of the court?
Dissolution.
Solution.
Yes.
All right. You scribble out this message.
I'll also write, we are gearing up to fight the swamp bitch. Is that what we're calling her?
Frog bit.
The frog bitch. I wonder if writing her name counts for the...
You saw...
I think it's implied that it didn't.
It was implied that it didn't through Auntie Gab using minor illusion to write her name in the sky with...
Oh, right. My brain.
It's all good.
That's it, I think.
All right, yeah, you send your message to Kettlesteam. In the past, you've occasionally gotten it so that she started replying right away, but you don't really see any sign of that. You have no idea what time it could be there, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you check on Kettlesteam.
Texting your friend in a different time zone.
Yeah. As you are all sort of enjoying your evening around the inn, Yubi finds you again. She goes, all right, so it was the slanted tower Elmers we're heading to first, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we got which one?
All right, yeah, all right. I think if we don't run into any delays, we should be there by morning.
Cool.
Then after that, so long as, I mean, y'all plan on visiting with Elmer for a while, or is it just sort of a check-in, drop-off situation? Because we might be able to track down Tellamy this in the same day, same evening.
It's
I would
probably more of a
think
drop-by situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, because yeah, no, Mama's had
go.
some squirrels. Mama's had some squirrels and what have you on the trail of Tellamy. Keeping track of her. Yeah, all right. So tomorrow's the day for I imagine the meet and greet won't be happening as soon as y'all arrive, but if you want to spend the night on Tellamy, you're more than welcome. It'll probably sort of follow in tandem. They move around the same speed. This will be good. The folks who don't want to camp on Tellamy will have a chance to come stay at the inn for a few nights, and people at the inn who've been stuck up in here for a while might be able to go get some fresh air. It's a good little exchange.
Sweet.
Look at us helping out the local businesses.
Well, I'm heading to bed early. I had a rough one. See y'all in the morning.
Feel better.
Later.
Thank you. Yui heads to bed. She gives you an extra little wave minute. And she heads to EP's. Who has the highest passive insight?
Finley. I have a +5.
I think it's Finley. Yeah, Finley, Finley, you clock the look that Yui gives Minip as she leaves of just sort of, there's something between them.
Would it be so loud? Oh, that's gonna.
Man, this motherfucker is allergic to not knowing everything, huh?
Yes.
He has
the observant feat. That's why I'm a wizard.
Yeah, no, the original Finley build was an inquisitive rogue with the observant feat to start.
And I would have had like passive 22 investigation, passive 20 insight, passive 20 perception.
Jesus, I'm fucked.
Yeah, so we can allow that, and instead I'm fucking dumb.
Instead, he's a wizard.
Yeah, I got Wesley, so it's worth it.
Yeah. All right, with that, you guys all head to bed. Me.
Finally on my long rest
MJ,
back.
if you would roll me Idris's dream.
Yes, sir.
I cast long rest on my character sheet. Get fuck 28 hit points, suck my dick.
3.
A 3. Your dreams are gloomy and full of tongues.
Dang.
But like in the scary horror way. But like in the scary horror way. But like post cancelled, it's teeth.
Dream cancelled.
But yeah, no, you have your Bane for the next day, you have no prophetic dream. And the next morning, you guys wake up nice and well rested. Is there anything you'd like to do this fine feather morning?
I'm gonna go downstairs and help with breakfast. Nothing specific.
Ricky.
There was 2 ticks
Sure
and
thing.
some food in. I'll be back in a second.
No worries. Yeah, we can take a quick. Let's take a quick 5 actually.
All right.
before we
Oh
move
yeah,
on.
my snacks!
Time to eat food.
God,
I'm
I
so
fucking
hungry.
had some.
Quick.
This is like the third minute. This is like the third time Minute has pretend died for the bit on screen.
All right, I'm going to pause the
Yeah.
record.
And he's against the bomb.
Recording was paused. I did the fucking ad reel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn you!
Don't be sorry. He's fucking with you.
Oh.
I'm not. I read like half of the fucking information on my biscuit
Oh,
pack.
yeah, okay, last thing. Can I decide, is there anything else we need to identify? Because I have 1 spell slot for the day left.
Oh wait, actually maybe. Let me double check
Morning.
my stuff.
Oh, we should have used identify on the fucking gem crystal thing on my chest, on my titty.
Yeah, I have a wooden. Wait, I mean, can I retroactively, like, Arcana check my shit to see if any of it might be magic?
I don't remember all of your trinkets and shit off the top of my head.
I'm just looking at the ones from the Horde. The small ornate silver tin whistle, the wooden spool, the hole, and the tree root smoking pipe, and tiny dream catcher.
You have to list those slower. I have audio processing problem.
Okay, I'll drop them in voice chat.
Awesome, thank you.
Wait, I'm on OneNote. I can just copy paste this shit. Ah, how convenient.
Carson, please put your bowl further from the mic. There's a lot of clinkety clanking.
I don't have a bowl.
Oh, my bad.
Why did it copy as an image? What the fuck?
You have to Control-Shift-V to paste from OneNote.
Interesting.
That's why a lot of my shit gets sent as pictures, because I'm just being lazy. Ornate silver tin whistle. Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Oh, actually good. 19 plus my Arcana, which is I think 2.
You get
Yeah, 21.
you get the idea that the whistle might be in some way magical.
Look at my whistle, wizard boy.
Respect my whistle.
Yeah, Finley, you cast Identify on the silver tin whistle, and it's a whistle that only Fae can hear.
Actual Fae dog.
It's like a dog whistle.
It's like that for Fae. It's only Fae will hear this.
Huh. Wonder what it sounds like.
I wouldn't know.
Hey, wait. I will do it really gently. You freak the fuck out if it's like awful. Okay?
I'm going to go into Wesley's head.
Yeah, you do. You can go into Wesley's senses.
Oh, will that work?
Find out. Blow the whistle.
I give it a real gentle, real quiet blow because we're probably in an inn fucking full of them.
Yeah. Where are you sitting in the inn? Are you in the main floor, or are you just like hanging out in like a common room area, or like the monarch suite?
I have no idea. Wherever Finley would be, I guess.
He is. He was probably reading for most of the night.
It was the end of the day, right? So maybe the monarch.
Yeah. This is like before bed kind of thing.
But for bed, yeah.
And also, Finley's room is the one that has enough room for all of you to chill and hang out.
Did we already make a joke about Finley and Wesley both having matching like nightgowns with the nightcap, like the light blue and white striped like pajamas, you know?
No, but I feel like that's canon.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it so much. So
I feel like that's absolutely canon. Yeah, you knock on Finley's door
at the
and
very
he's wearing...
least matching nightcaps.
Yeah. Yeah, you knock on Finley's door, he's wearing a little nightcap, he's got Wesley on his shoulder, he's wearing a matching nightcap with a nightgown. And
Screwed.
yeah, so you do it in there, which is good. And yeah, Wesley and Finley, through Wesley's senses, you hear the soft whine of a whistle. It sounds like if you made a jingle bell noise into a whistle noise.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
Just imagine it. Use your
So you
imagination.
take the...
I've recently learned I also can't do audio in my head, so...
I can, but I don't fucking understand that. What? Do you have a
So
diagram?
think about a jingle bell, like a jingly little bell going off, like a jingle, 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 and then just take one note of that and make it long like a whistle, but with the undertones of a jingle, jingle, jingle.
Okay, I get it.
Like an undulating whistle sound. A little bit.
Like an undulating whistle sound.
It sounded like an undulating whistle.
Were you like particularly on poison?
If it was louder, probably. But
Okay,
that's also
but you
because
know.
we're quite close. Usually they're meant for finding. I can imagine this being useful for the material plane, specifically.
What, just blow it while you fucking watch one guy in a group flinch?
Exactly. Literally that. Yes.
Yeah, well, it seems a bit cruel.
It sussed out a changeling.
Well, maybe they don't want to be shushed out.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's true.
that's
Well, that's why you only do it
that's
if you
that's
are
the
a bad
moral
patron.
question, but the functionality of it works.
Average cop wanting to break someone's privacy. That was a joke. I'm fucking with you. Don't take it seriously.
Alright.
Oh, actually, sorry. With that roll, you also the smoking pipe has some magic to it.
Ooh. Ah.
I can't do
Should
ritual
have had that
spells.
looked at instead.
How many identifiers do you still have? Doesn't he have all of them?
Oh yeah, I should have all of them. I can't do the smoking pipe too.
Oh, sweet.
How would
Um.
best way to do spell slots on OneNote be?
Oh, I can show
Don't.
you what I do after.
Okay.
I figured out a pretty solid method in my personal opinion.
Wait, the legend of Prismia
This
was described at... Oh, yeah, I'll get that in a second.
a tree root smoking pipe that looks like it's just a single tree root that's carved all the way through. This is the smoke. No, wait. I'm sorry. I have a thing. I clicked
Ooh,
off the
that's a
fucking
thing.
page. I clicked off the fucking page. God damn it. Hold on. Why is Google?
Why is Google?
Why is Google? Why is Google doing that?
Where's Google?
How is Google? Google and I share the same birthday. Well, not with a year, but...
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, this is the pipe of calm emotions. It can be used to cast calm emotions on yourself once a day.
Aww.
So if you just need to calm. Well, this is a really good pipe. It does have magical effect.
You do need to smoke a full bowl to gain the effect, so it's not something you can use in combat.
Unless I take a massive fucking legendary
Unless you
6 second break.
unless you rip a whole bowl in 6 seconds and use
6
your full.
seconds. You need, I mean,
Seconds.
Unless you pooch it.
Next
Unless
round
you
of
pooch that shit.
I could do it with a firebolt, and that's probably hot enough.
Get me to punch it.
This pipe will give you the effects of calm emotions after you smoke a bowl.
Well, that seems redundant.
Right?
I guess it's designed for a tweaker. Oh well.
You did find it made of one of Demelin's roots, so.
Hey, so when you're going to start teaching me how to use your gun? Oh, by the way, Minib is wearing the Black Dragon Skill bracelet around his ankle.
So we can try to learn to load it right now. I have a new bullet.
Oh yeah, I do fire one off. Like that one, one wing.
Yes. Those are a tough target to hit, especially without practice.
Yeah, I guess it was just instinct.
I doubt my ability to hit one from a distance.
Yeah, do you guys want to practice it now or just making plans to?
Nah, just make plans. It's too late.
Let's practice loading it right now, basically. Not shooting, but here's how the loading mechanism works. So it's clearly different from mine.
Thing?
Yeah.
My pizza's done. Give me 2 seconds.
Yes.
Let's try to load it.
Yeah, try to load it. Is that a check or do I just load it?
You guys can roleplay this out however you'd like. If training for proficiency without firing, you can earn no more than one of the little tallies a day. You got to get 20 for a weapon proficiency, and you can only get 1 if you're training without shooting.
I mean, yeah, it's a start.
Yep.
So yeah, roll a dexterity attack with no proficiency. Just sorry, a dexterity check with no proficiency, not an attack.
Well, I've got no dex.
Yeah, you kind of.
Okay, I'm doing the health action. So.
Okay, you have advantage. You have advantage.
Yeah, we're both trying to figure.
8.
What?
I rolled an 8 and then I rolled a 2.
God damn.
Yeah, you dropped the gun. You dropped the gun a couple times. You got feathers?
That seems rather difficult to use with your appendages.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it would be easier if I can like get on his good side, have it work with me. But I don't think it wants to like, I don't know, wake up. I mean, is it dormant or just chilling? Do you think?
You might have to ask. So we learned it's a mimic, which is an aberration. Yes, it's an aberration. That
Oh, I forgot.
No, it's a monstrosity.
It's a monstrosity.
It's a monstrosity. It's monstrosity, I believe. So.
Some monsters have a place in the world. That's okay.
Would abyssal work?
Let me double check. That is for demons into the infernal. You might be thinking of deep speech, which I also don't think works.
I don't know if there's a specific monstrosity coded language, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Like there's
Finley,
some
roll me a history check.
Nat 20 plus 4.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
I love this guy. This is my
You are the kind of guy to roll. You're the kind of guy to research all kinds of just weird shit. It's usually in the Fey realm, but sometimes, you follow the trail of changelings to doppelgangers to mimics, and just sort of that whole realm of shape changing and disguising. And you learned about. There are rumors that some mimics have evolved to the point where they've started developing a language and sort of speaking to each other in a sort of mimic language. These are mostly rumors, largely unsubstantiated, but it's something you've heard of.
The best chance would be Aunt Gab having something. Aunt Gab having some mimic. But that's unlikely to have a mimic tongue.
I'm not comfortable with that whole situation. I want bits of my flesh around the Feywild.
That is completely reasonable. We can try to avoid you being in that situation where we are given the ultimatum of lose something that is a part of you in exchange for information. We can try to avoid you being on the losing end of that exchange.
I mean, I guess I could just teach it all in the old-fashioned way, but it would take forever.
Yes, no, it was genuinely such a great opportunity.
Yeah, but ew.
Learning 2 languages in 2 minutes is not something you get to have the opportunity to have.
I mean, yeah, no, I guess from like a practical and fantastical standpoint, wow. You let a spooky old lady cut out your tongue and use it for literally whatever she wants. That doesn't fly with me,
what
dude.
What we wanted it for was learning Gnomish.
Yeah, now. I mean, what if she turns evil?
She is a hag, but that doesn't necessarily mean she is evil.
Oh, wait, you count that?
Well, I'm assuming.
The anti-moniker is definitely something that stands out to you as well, Finley.
Anti is a very common moniker used by hags.
So we got dragged to this Feywild place, and we learn about all these hags that we gotta go rough up for being all evil. And then the first one we actually meet in person you make best friends with?
She truly, I believe, only cared about language. If she was up to nefarious things, I think the entire thing would have gone differently, and I don't think she would have.
She could have been like hundreds and hundreds of years old, and her whole thing is tongues and speaking. She could be like the best wire ever. You don't know that.
No, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't this supposed to be the other way around? Aren't you the one that's supposed to tell me to be careful and follow the rules and be cautious and shit?
I was cautious. We got, before we made a trade, I got as much information as I could.
True.
And I felt...
also
and
would have cut out your tongue.
A little bit. That seemed like
Yeah, and she said she can grow them, so like that's gonna be like a whole ass tongue.
Yes,
and if they make like
we've been.
It's 2 actually. She took 2 cuttings.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you're so cool about this.
How am I?
You got your heart for her? Is that it? Did she like charm you normally? Or did you not realize you had your heart for her?
What are you? What?
I'm just trying to understand why you would do what you did, man. That's
to learn language. It's a trade.
There was literally nothing stopping you from learning a language, other than like finding someone. But you got like a whole different. You travel with like a whole bunch of dudes who know different languages.
Do you know Bullywug? Can you teach me Bullywug in 2 days? We can place Wesley as the monarch. If we disguise him as a frog and have him speak Bullywug, why would the Bullywugs not be excited of a Witchlight monarch who is a frog?
No, you know what? That's fair. I was considering it long term and not short term. But yeah, okay.
And once again, you don't often get opportunities to learn like that. Snapfinger.
I know, it doesn't seem natural.
Information be gained from doing the trade as well is so important.
Well, I just think it's really likely to come bite you in the ass like 10 years down the line. Like bad. Maybe lick you in the ass.
I can still speak Gnomish.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm on about much worse than just forgetting how to speak our language.
Can I, like, is there...
He's trying to...
I don't think...
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to think of, like... I don't know how I'm supposed to convince Minute because he's, like, religious and you can't convince those people of anything.
Convince Minute. He's voicing his concerns for you. Let him be sweet in his weird asshole way.
I mean, I do appreciate the concern. There was negligible risk, but there was risk. I believe you can't get anywhere without taking risk. And
yeah, but like,
I try to take the safest possible option while still being able to push forward in this. And like I said, the information we've gotten today, very important.
Well,
and 2 bits of my tongue, I'll take that trade.
Remind me, what was the other one you got?
Oren.
Hit me.
I was very curious as to how the accent sounds in this language, because it's not my accent, and it was just one I essentially took.
Yeah, give it a spin.
So
No, that was in Orin.
Oh.
Yeah, so the voice sound, the accent sounds like Finley's own, but with like the slightest undertones of a very well-spoken, like smooth talking Scottish person. Which
Interesting.
was
Very fascinating, those two together.
Ah.
How does it sound?
Sounds like the 10th Doctor, whatever the fuck his name is.
You know, not
Okay.
Yeah, it's some undertones there that I recognize. Yeah, no, it's perfectly intelligible though. Yeah, no, good job.
And
I'm upset
I
I'm
love
coming,
the
by the way.
Feywild. I love the Feywild for this reason. Because while it is unbelievably
Horribly
scary,
dangerous.
horribly dangerous, unbelievably scary, it is also a place full of magic. Full of a powerful...
Goddess, what the fuck are you, a tour promoter?
No, I'm... I wouldn't call myself a scholar, but I'm very, very...
Why not?
interested. Well, no, why not?
Why wouldn't you call yourself a scholar?
I would... You're right, I would consider myself a scholar of the Feywild. But
Yeah.
I'm just getting practice in and stepping out of theory.
You're a practical researcher.
Yes. And...
yeah, you helped others with
Finley's like
experiment.
staring off a little bit.
You good?
No, you are right. This was a risk. I did feel confident in it when I took it, and I still do. But it was a risk that I didn't. I thought through it.
What
enough
if you
to-
twitch that tongue to someone and they use it as like a woot and then they grow an evil Fae Finley?
In an absolute worst case scenario, yes, I suppose that's possible.
DNA, man. It's a strange thing. There's a lot of science still looking into it. And your tongue is gonna be full of it. You know how much is in saliva? I don't, but I heard it's a lot.
I also don't. So I keep looking at that fucking burger gif of just eating the
Me
burger.
too.
That was me right now listening to you guys when I was eating my pot pie. I was just having a good time, you know?
Okay, I have Tabletop Simulator back up to just press W and A.
Wow.
Fuck. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm willing to take the risk because I will think it through the most of any of us. I don't expect you guys to take as many risks without at least my vote of confidence.
Word flex, but alright.
I don't know how to say I rolled really high on my insight check without...
Yeah.
He was super.
Well, let me know if you start like feeling weird.
Yes, I will.
I'll put you out of your misery quick.
I would prefer like a checkup, but
It was your joke, but yeah, no, I'll give you an official medical checkup that will totally find any weird fey fuckery, I bet.
you are right though, that I would rather not end up like a Babylonian creature.
Babylonian creature.
1 week.
Saturday.
I like my arms and legs.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed because me freaks the fuck out if I stay away from too long hours of sleep. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good night, Minute. There we go.
All right. Well, that night, all of you are, sleeping peacefully in the inn. Idris having not the greatest dreams, and Max having an interesting dream.
Damn it! I was literally thinking about talking to Max about doing the dream thing. Okay, sorry. Continue.
I should have, could have, would have, brother.
Max, as you are walking through your dreams that night, you see the ground sort of gets a little blurry. You get closer to inspect, and everything is still the ground. It's still the world you live in, but it looks like instead of grass below your feet, it's like a bunch of little green squares piled on top of each other.
Minecraft.
Minecraft!
Minecraft!
Oh my god!
Minecraft!
You look around and you see this square effect is happening to things like trees as well, and the sky is a dark, deep purple. The world look for Max wouldn't know this term, but you all would. It's pixelated.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of neon. You look down at yourself and you are wearing neon spandex rainbow fighter outfit, like a fighting game protagonist. You look cool as hell. There's like red and white on your legs, leading to like a full RGB color scale stripe up the inner thigh leg thing. You are like in a full spandex fighting game suit, and
I thought you were like a vestless spandex.
No. And yeah, it's really weird. You just kind of keep walking down the road in this pixely purple world. And then you hear the ground rumbling. You feel everything shake, and suddenly music kind of starts up. It's like a do 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 do, like a fight music. Fight music starts up. You're getting ready to battle. You turn around to hear the thumping, and you see a massive black cat with huge yellow eyes looking down on you. And it rears up on its hind legs, and it puts its front paws out in front of it in like a put 'em up style fight thing. And you hear the words "fight" echo in the sky, and you sit up in bed.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. I might not tell the gang about this. Okay.
A dreamer?
Probably tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Pretty cool. First dream.
It's just a weird dream.
Oh, weird dream. Kind of cool. So,
Like your outfit.
oh, like my it fit on theme. Hold on, sorry, I was writing it down.
Yeah, you got a big isbob behind you, ready to punch. Fight echoed in the sky, and you woke up. The rest of your dreams that night are uneventful, and you all wake up nice and early in the inn, unless any of you want to particularly sleep in.
I'm gonna say Max is first downstairs. Just probably couldn't get to sleep.
Uh-oh. Finley's gone.
Finley's gone? What?
It's just...
Oh, you're looking at tabletop sim. Yeah, okay, Max is the first one down to breakfast. You don't see Yui this morning. The past few days, other than when she headed out bright and early for monster hunting, she's been sleeping in pretty late. The Adrena is working in the kitchen. What's everyone doing this morning?
Nip's gonna help out for breakfast.
All right. Adrena knows you by now. She's happy to let you in the kitchen. There's a lot of
I'm
leftover
making good berry
macaroni.
jam.
Let's go. She also gets you to help with making some dough because the pockets full of soup are being repurposed to pockets full of macaroni.
True.
I insight check Max as I'm sitting at the table.
Yeah, make an insight check. Max, make a make a deception check to try to, hide how frazzled you
It's a
look.
natural one. It's a natural one.
It's a natural
Whatever
one.
it is. It's a natural one.
Max has insane bags under his eyes and a messy bed head. You're a dream prophet. You can recognize someone suffering from bad sleep.
Hey, Max, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You? What's up?
You definitely don't look like it.
Oh, that's mean. But no, just weird dream, weird night. I'm fine. Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, weird dream.
Care to elaborate? No pressure to, but might be able to help, maybe.
Just stuff about back home, stuff I want to forget about, if I'm honest.
Oh.
That's fine. It's nothing too. Yeah, I'm sure you'll learn eventually. But not right now.
Oh. All right, I understand.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you for checking up, though. Even though,
Time.
do you recognize a person who's had a bad dream? You say like the type of your dreams all right?
Yeah. It was a little weird, but
They always are. They always are really weird. Like, where does my brain come up with that? Like, what's just what? How is that? It's fine. It wasn't real. We're fine. What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Just
Can dreams be real?
I mean.
Okay, I was lying about the family stuff. What can dreams be real?
You were lying.
I want to elaborate. Can dreams can it be like a vision?
Yeah, I mean, I just the other day had the one about Jebek.
How far ahead in the future can they be? Can they be like ages away? Or they're normally quite soon? Or they just kind of look at the draw?
For me, they've usually been pretty soon after the dream happens. The thing happens in real life. But sometimes not.
Okay.
You should talk to Minip about that.
Roll an Arcana check, Idris.
Okay. Ooh. 21.
You reflect on the timing of some of your dreams of late. With the revelation about the Jebek one happening in tandem, you start to recollect some of your other dreams of late and wonder if they may have been happening at the same time as well. And you connect that to the realm you are currently in is that of the hag of the present.
Oh. That makes so much sense.
Thinking on this, you also think back to a few dreams you've had before you even arrived in Prismere, though you dreamed in it. And you wonder if that same pattern of then and now and when in the future may be relevant there as well.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. You just kind of spacing out of it.
Idris.
What? Sorry? Yeah?
I'm kind of panicking. Tell me a lie.
tell you a lie?
Well, didn't dreams be like? It can be ages away, can't it? It can be.
Shh. They can, but now that I'm thinking back, it seems that since we've been here, all my dreams have happened really soon or concurrently with the
Okay.
events in real life.
Okay, that's no worries.
I think it has something to do with the frog bitch.
Yeah, that fucking frog bitch. Why? We're fighting a frog bitch. What the hell's going on? It's fine.
Yeah.
What the hell? You ever just stop and look back at like the past, I don't know, was it two weeks? How long's it been in the material? How long's it been? Do we know that information?
What is it? Finley would know.
You have been able to guess that it is roughly 3 days in Prismere is 1 day back home. This being the Feywild, that is not a perfect science, but that is the closest you've been able to sort of guess. Is 3 days here is 1 day back home, and you have been here for about 2 weeks, about 2.5.
If we ever want an exact time, I could always ask Kettle Steam as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Did you want to share the details of your dream, or
don't laugh?
okay?
Okay. Is it just me and Idris on the table? Or is like everyone arrived for breakfast?
I can see you two for now. Minip's in the kitchen, Dirt and Finley's probably doing like early morning notes, and Dirt's still asleep.
So do you remember that cat is Bob, that little fella?
Yes.
He was massive, right? Imagine they were massive. And it was just me by myself. There was no army like I was promised. It was just me in some sort of fighting suit, I guess. And then a voice shouted fight, music started, like it was intense, and then I was about to fight Isbob, and I can't fight a god. That's a god. What's not a god? It's a deity. Sorry.
Maybe he'll take it easy on you.
It's a god. It's a minor god, but yeah.
No, we spoke, and he told me that I need to defeat him, otherwise the world ends. Or he's going to get too powerful, or it's gonna eat the world. I can't remember the exact sentence right now, but it was just me fighting a god.
Like a dire situation. What is there a time limit for when this is gonna happen?
No, apparently it's soon because I've had a vision.
Oh no.
Or maybe it was just a dream. Maybe it wasn't maybe I just had too much cheese. Cheese makes you dream funny, doesn't it? Cheese makes you dream. That's what it is. It was the cheese. It was the cheese. Yeah. Make of that what you will. But I was fighting a giant cat god in this.
Would you mind if we tonight, if I tried joining you for that dream? I don't know if you'll have it 2 nights in a row, but I have the dream tea.
Okay. So will you be there with me, or just watching?
Just watching, but you'll sort of be able to see me. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens again, it happened, but I can't promise you anything.
Sure. Yeah. I'll make some tea.
Okay. Thank you. That's fine. Just take it nice and easy today. There's nothing massive on it, is there? We're not doing anything big today. We're doing something big today, aren't we?
We are.
It's the meet and greet. I'm being knighted. Oh, I've had like 3 hours sleep.
Oh, does Max not finish his long rest?
Oh.
Oh no! Okay, like He does, yeah, he does. He finishes your long rest. How long do I need for a long rest? 6 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours.
You seem a little
Okay.
panicked.
It's fine.
Still.
If only we had a pipe that could do calm emotions.
That would be handy.
That would be handy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll have a regular tea for breakfast, and then I will soldier on. We'll be fine.
Soldier on.
We'll be
All
fine.
right. Pats him on the back.
Thanks. That one is still just looking at us from the table, just eyeing us up.
I love giving Max anxiety.
It's fucking funny.
Thanks, Idris.
Oh, what's this?
It's the cheese.
Oh my god, you just did. Just...
Oh. But yeah.
Oh no, you can see the decals I saved.
Oh.
That's also wait, let me get this
Oh my
recording.
I was trying to test out this feature, and so I just grabbed the first picture I saw, which was the autism creature dirt crawler.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, they're surrounded.
That one's upside down. What a silly dirt.
Sorry, we got distracted. Yeah, no, you guys all come down for breakfast. Max, do you do anything to sort of change your visibly bedraggled appearance?
I'm a cool.
You rolled a natural one.
Try and wash my. I don't know. I'm cool in the bath. Just the generic kind of.
Okay, yeah, you go freshen up. You make yourself look presentable. Everybody comes down for breakfast. You all sit together, you eat your breakfast together, and we're gonna pick up there next week with our visit to Elmer.
Huge.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Your heart's bubbles.
Lovely.
Oh my goodness, stop! You're killing them.
So, we should figure out the July scheduling.
July.
Yes.
The next session, here, I'm just gonna do that thing that I did for May, where I select a whole month and then mark it up,
Yeah.
just so you guys have a visual reference for what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
How do you get rid of decals? I don't think you can. Oh, wait, here.
You have to, there's a way to delete all of them, don't worry. Cool. So the blues are our Tuesdays, greens are Saturdays, oranges are Sundays. These are just the sort of general usual days we play, and then I can refine this down to the ones that we will actually be playing.
Sure. Good to me.
Starting with the first weekend, is the 29th or the 30th bad for anyone?
Let me see.
I don't think
Yeah, I am moving house that weekend.
All right, so 29 and 30th are off the board. Next session would be July 9th.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
That's one of the
Seems
Tuesdays.
good to me.
I think that's good for me.
All right. That brings us to the following weekend. So July 13th Saturday or July 14th Sunday.
We'll have to see how Model Jailbreak
That's when you're on
plays out,
holiday?
but
Pretty sure either that week or the next week. I think it's that week.
Okay, 13th, 14th is off for that.
And then that means there's, I think. Oh no. I'll be back by
The
23rd.
the following Tuesday would be the 23rd.
I'm back.
All right, so So it's going to be 2 weeks till the next session, 2 weeks till the session following, and then the 27th, 28th at the end of the month.
Yeah, sounds good.
The 27th and the 28th?
Or the 28th, which if one of those doesn't work, we go to the other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the 27th.
Oh,
Can't
perfect.
do the 20.
Nice.
Awesome.
Still, that's 3 sessions in a month.
That went pretty well.
Yeah.
What about the what about Saturday the 6th?
The 6th as in August, right?
No, sorry, I'm going back through July to try to do the other weekends that I had marked that I hadn't marked.
Yeah, the 6th.
I'm in
sounds good
London,
to me.
unfortunately.
All right, so no for July
Yeah.
6th. July
No.
20th.
Sounds good.
No, I
Good
am not
work.
free 20th.
All right, no worries. 3 sessions. 3 sessions next month is still solid. I fully believe the Bavlorna encounter will be coming probably around end of summer or beginning of fall.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Getting there,
Depending on
boys.
how many sessions we get between now and then. Because, I mean, yeah, this gives me plenty of time to plan for the Elmer visit and then the Telemy Hill thing. Telemy Hill is probably going to take the rest of the next session into the, rest of the 9th session into the 23rd session.
Oh, fuck, guys, I just realized. We're bringing Elmer wood. He doesn't have hands to fucking make a boat out of it.
He asked for
No,
wood.
you still have to fix him.
He did not ask us to supply the hands.
This is
He
true.
did ask you to supply the hands, but these were separate requests.
I mean...
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, no, he did. No, he asked us to get his actual hands back, but Nico, I assume you meant hands to build it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the July schedule is in session timing. Yeah.
Wow, if only we had a master and a student woodworker in the party who could build him a boat.
It's crazy. It would be really cool.
I mean, hell, if you want to, that's something we could have done during the downtime. You could have taken the initiative to just build the boat with the wood.
I don't think we could. We're in a moving in.
The base is pretty open.
We got a big room.
I suppose that's true. Now that Jim's cleaned it and decluttered it and shit.
Yeah.
Well, we did other shit. Too bad.
Yeah.
Learned some
my
good
God.
fucking things.
Mwah. This dice is incredible.
I used the
Put that
heretic
shit
to
in
torment the
salt water.
heretic.
Put that shit in salt water. I need
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
Isbob on Isbob violence.
I need to know.
And then
about
Yui
that shit.
immediately turning around to fuck with Minip as well.
It
That
just
was
sank.
so fucked up.
Oh
Gotta
shit!
put more salt in it.
I dropped the dice, just in my water bottle.
Needs to be more buoyant.
Yeah, learning Bavlorna's secret. She's not always watching. She's very lazy and sends her minions to do stuff and scries when people say her name.
Yeah.
Body is fighting for their life. BBGs.
It makes planning the heist so much easier
Yeah.
because I know there's going to
bitch.
be like things inside. There's going to be things to get in the way of it just going perfectly, but not much.
There's hope.
Ooh, that's what you think.
That's what I think. No, there's alarms. There's going to be traps. There's going to be
Yeah,
creatures.
it's
There's
safe
going
to assume
be-
there's automatically going to be stuff like that, but at least you can have the hope that there won't be extra things set up anticipating you.
And if the idea is to distract her.
I really like the
Mhm.
idea of feeding her false information.
Yeah.
They're feeding at you.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
True.
Max stream. It's so funny you guys asking me at the top of the fucking session. Oh, so is he just gonna get to do other streams? And I've had this planned as the ending of the session.
Nice.
God damn it.
Oh. I wonder how it would look in this dress.
Get transported to video game world, idiot.
There's just a dress, and like I just found the top half of it, so I guess that's a skirt.
The implications of that dream are really interesting. Can Isbob plan trot with its followers' psyches?
Holy shit!
Blinks.
Guess you'll have to ask it.
No, when that thing rocks up, I'm gonna point at it and shout "Deshiva," and then, as the prophecies foretold.
But what did I deceive? That's the real question.
No, I'm saying it preemptively. You're gonna say some shit that's not true at all.
Yeah.
These
Hello,
fucking
Bob.
religious people.
God, that was so funny. Everybody has such good dynamics in this party.
Yeah.
So true.
Man,
I love I. It's not necessarily the nicest quality of Finley's, but I love volunteering others for their respective tasks.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, even the subtle things, like Dirt Crawler hands Finley the egg bag, and Finley immediately hands Minip the egg bag.
Yeah.
He's a good delegator.
Yeah.
That's our charge. Dirt Crawler, you wet bastard.
I forgot that.
Where's my goddamn child support?
I forgot that we were co-parenting the egg.
Oh, I've had the Gab encounter set up, and like the Gab encounter has been part of the campaign longer than Idris has in terms of constructing the campaign.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's just been a while till she showed up.
And yeah, no, I was suspicious at first.
Yeah.
Like I did my insight checks, then I knew. And then Minip tried to ask me to justify it, and I was like, she's a hag.
Justify it. It's just the fuck, bro.
It's a good thing to question, to be fair.
It is a good thing to question, absolutely.
Finley's got a little bit of a do as I say, not as I do attitude when it comes to trying out crazy fae shit, because like he also gambled with the satyrs when Minip wasn't. Like he's like, no, you guys have to be so careful in the Feywild.
But also he's having
but I know
fun
the
'cause
risk,
it's a Feywild
so this
there.
is a calculated risk, so I can take it.
Yes, exactly. Like
I love it.
I doing that thing too. I caught the Fey trick and I announced it, and then I still volunteered to help with it.
Yeah.
So no, Finley's still on that shit.
Yeah, no, and Gab was straight up. I mean, she's as far as you can tell, she's pretty chill with it.
And, yeah, like has autism been discovered in D&D? Because if Finley was just like, we're both autistic, and I could tell that she just really likes language. But
yes, and it's largely autism is a thing in D&D, but it's mostly discussed in wizard circles, and some consider it a byproduct of wizardry. But it's just people correlating things.
The wizard vaccines.
Like that. Those wizards with the vaccines.
Those wizards giving my kids autism.
It's like
tones that change you.
It's like how gods and folklore and stuff used to be a thing of like, oh wow, if we put blood in the thing as in the metal as a sacrifice, it makes it stronger, but it's actually like whatever chemicals and shit in the blood that are making it better. It's like that with autism and wizards, where it's like, yes, because you are this special thing, you are yet to be a wizard, you're touched by the weave, and it's like, no, you're just autistic.
Yeah. Touched by the weave. That's fucking hard as hell. That's what I'm gonna start calling autistic people. They're touched by the weave. That's crazy. honestly though.
Touched by the Finley's touched by the weave.
Finley's touched by the weave.
Why?
Handicapped, touched by the weave. Yeah, no, it's just Hag who's autistic about language.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bye bye
Give her a full
recording.
body.
She trades that
I've
tongue
also
to
I've
unknown villain.
Bye YouTube. Bye.
Bye,
bye.
YouTube.
Like and subscribe and channel member on Patreon.
That's what I'm saying.
No, don't do that.
Wait.